Comic Timing
is a proud member
of the
Stop screwing it up.
Of the Comics Podcast Network.
Bitch. Welcome to episode 94 of Comic Timing, a comics podcast devoted to the average comic book fan from the average comic book fan. Joining as Brent Cassina, rotating panel of guests, and myself, Ian Levitine, discuss whatever comes to mind, time after time, here on Comic Timing. Alright, so we're like a month late, and it's time to wrap up San Diego Comic-Con, finally. And we've got some damn good people on the call to do that. We got Ange from Two People Talking and Jamal Eigel, and Brent Cassina's on it, and he likes to talk about things that cost $30. $30. Listen to the episode and you'll understand why. Here now, Comic Timing. Hey there, folks. My name is Ian Levitine, and welcome to episode 94 of Comic Timing. We're all home. We're all well-rested. It's been a little while since San Diego Comic-Con, since San Diego happened, and we're joined here by the co-host who came into San Diego the minute I left, probably on purpose. It's Brett Cassino. What's going on, Brett?
Not the minute you left. We were overlapped for like 2 hours.
Yeah. It was like 3, but man, we came so close to intertwining.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah, if I didn't have 3 other guys with one rental car only and staying in 3 different hotels with me, then it would have happened.
Yeah. Oh, well. Them's the breaks. I'll see you at Super Show.
Yeah.
And we're also joined this episode by 2 Comic Timing versions, I guess that's the way I could put it. Although technically one of them has been on the show before in interview form. So we'll introduce him first, the artist of Supergirl and also a San Diego Comic-Con attendee, Mr. Jamal Eigel. Welcome back, Jamal.
Ahoy, hoy. How's everybody doing?
We're doing good. Thanks for putting a little bit of the ethnicity in there.
Well, somebody's going to bring a little flavor. As much flavor as I seem to be able to muster.
Well, since Raph isn't here to put in the Chinese flair, I guess you'll have to put at least some sort of ethnicity in there.
This is true. Well, you get the 1/4 Native American, 1/4 Japanese on this end. So
Nice. And also joined this episode by another Comic Timing version, Angela from Two People Talking, another San Diego Comic-Con attendee. Welcome to the show, Angela.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing?
We're doing fine tonight. I think I could speak for everybody for saying that we're doing good, right? Right?
yeah, absolutely.
All right, good. Just making sure. And this episode of Comic Timing is sponsored by Heroes Corner over at heroescorner.com. So we're a little bit late. Heroes Corner is a little bit late. Everybody's a little bit late this month at getting their stuff done. But Heroes Corner does indeed have their stuff up on the website now. So you can go ahead and check out the September deals over at Heroes Corner. And this month is the month of the Green Lantern rings. Well, not just the Green Lantern rings. We've got the green, the blue, the orange, the yellow, the red, the indigo, and the violet. If you want to collect them all, buy yourself Blackest Night number 5, Adventure Comics number 4, Booster Gold 26, Doom Patrol number 4, Justice League of America 39, Rebels number 10, and Outsiders number 24. With each copy of all of these issues, you will receive the corresponding ring for those issues. Green gives you Blackest Night number 5, blue, Adventure Comics number 4, orange, Booster Gold 26, yellow, Doom Patrol number 4, red, Justice League of America 39, indigo will give you Rebels number 10, and violet for Outsiders number 24. Remember that? Get them all if you're a freak who likes to collect things. Okay, no, I kid. If you like good DC Comics, this is the month to really do what you want to do. And, better yet, friend of the show, Michael Schwartz has a huge deal this month with Heroes Corner. Oceanverse number 1 and Oceanverse number 2 are available from Heroes Corner this month for over 50% off. You're only going to be paying retail $6.50. The price you're paying at Heroes Corner is $3. So it's basically one comic book free. You'll get Oceanverse number 1 and Oceanverse number 2 for the price of $3. Definitely support Michael. He's been a fan of the show for a long time, and the Oceanverse strips are actually really, really fun. And thanks to Bob and Sam for supporting Michael and, of course, for supporting Comic Timing and Friends of Comic Timing in this manner. And the Comic Timing picks this month, we got a little bit of a different thing going on here this month. Now, usually, I'm sure you're used to like the big 75% off deals and all that, but we went a little bit different. We're actually playing with the whole Lantern Ring thing. We picked Rebels number 10 as our DC pick. Now, because of the Lantern Ring, It's only going to be 40% off this month, but still make sure to go and check that out because your $3.99 book is only $2.39, which is still plenty of deal for my buck, if you ask me. This one's written by Tony Bedard with art by Andy Clark, cover by Kalman Andrasovsky. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is a oversized Blackest Night tie-in for Rebels. So the space heroes are getting involved with Blackest Night, and I have a feeling things are going to go horribly, horribly wrong like they usually do. So yet again, 40% off your comic timing pick of the month. The Marvel pick this month is also 40% off at $2.39. That is Captain America Reborn number 5. And we're going to talk about 1 through 5 here as we wrap things up with Captain America Reborn, whether or not it was a good idea or a bad idea to bring back Mr. Rogers. And no, I'm not talking about the guy with the puppets and the make-believe and land of make-believe and all that jazz. We're talking about Captain America here. Written by Ed Brubaker, pencils and gatefold cover by Brian Hitch, cover by Alt John Cassidy, variant cover that is, and variant cover by David Finch. We don't know whether or not Steve Rogers is going to stick around, whether or not we're going to have Steve Rogers back at the end of Captain America Reborn number 5 or not. But hey, read along with us and you'll be able to find out. And last but not least, the Dark Horse pick this month, a full 50% off of the regular price of $3.50, which means you're getting it for $1.75. Zach Whedon, brother of Joss, and the lyric writer for Dr. Horrible Sing-Along blog, is the writer on Dr. Horrible one-shot out of Dark Horse Comics this month. Joel Jones is the penciler. Dan Jackson does the covers with Christian Donaldson as well on covers. And this one is going to be all about, well, the world of Dr. Horrible, including Captain Hammer and everything else going along in that. If you've ever watched Dr. Horrible Sing-Along blog, I'm sure you're going to enjoy this one-shot by Zach Whedon. I will. I don't think Brent's ever actually seen it. So let's see what he thinks about this and whether or not he goes ahead and, well, starts liking Dr. Horrible because of this. Yet again, 50% off for $1.75 on Heroes Corner this month. And don't forget to use the promo code CTROCKS, that's CTROCKS, to get an additional 5% off on your first order with Heroes Corner. And a bunch of other wonderful deals. Go ahead and check out every single one of them over at the best damn customer service around, heroescorner.com. And glad to see Bob and Sam up and running. Bob getting over the flu, and I hope he continues to feel better as time goes on here. Best damn customer service around, heroescorner.com. So San Diego Comic-Con, what an event, what a spectacle. Before we get into Brent asking us a couple of questions, I'm just going to do a little bit of a general thing here on how everybody basically enjoyed their time. And we'll go first with the guy who was technically working the con, that's Jamal. How'd you enjoy your San Diego?
The convention itself was rough, to be honest. And not that I didn't have fun while I was there, but like you were saying, I worked the convention for the most part. Right. So it's a completely different experience. I got there the day before
you were
to
on
set
my
up
flight.
Yeah, you know, this is a prime example of San Diego for anybody who's never been to San Diego. Ian and I flew out on Tuesday. We were on the same flight. Mm-hmm. I did not see him leave the plane, and B, I never saw him the entire week that I was out there.
And I was looking for you. I was looking for you everywhere, man. I was like, where the hell are you? So at least I got to see the back of your head for like 5 minutes.
Well, that's true, but it was kind of the same thing with everybody. Like, I was trying to catch up with Cameron Stewart. Didn't see him until Sunday. Same thing with Colleen Coover. Same thing with Steve Bryant. Same thing with Jen Van Meter. Like, and if I did see them, it was like, oh, I'm running off to a panel. See you later. That's when you're working the con, or even if you have got friends, like the people that I stayed with, because I rented a condo this year. Mm-hmm. I ended up staying with it was a total of 7 guys.
Okay.
Staying in this condo. So it was me, it was Dave Gallagher, Steve Ellis, Ben Caldwell, Chris Irving, Alex Irvine, and Paul Story, all staying in this condo about 3 blocks away from the convention center.
Then you found out what happened when people stopped being polite and start being real.
Basically, yeah. I woke up one morning and was like, when did I join the Army? Just bodies everywhere. Paul said it was like summer camp without the homosexuality.
Okay. Let's just smile and nod and move on. Anyway, as you were saying.
Awkward.
So, but let's see. I only got to attend, like, I was part of the Superman panel, of course. I only got to attend one other panel, which is because I'm such a huge, Superman mark that, I'll walk into anything Superman related, and I went to the Smallville panel on Sunday. So I got to see Tom Welling in his first and only Comic-Con appearance.
Sweet.
Which was not as interesting as I had hoped, because people lied to me.
Oh, really?
He wasn't dreamy?
No, he was very dreamy, but that has nothing to do with it.
Are you talking about the cape and cowl?
Yes, yes. I was you know the rumor that I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I went to a friend of mine who works at the licensing department at DC, and he kept saying was, "You're going to want to go to the panel. I can't confirm or deny, but you're going to want to go to the panel." So when I go back to the office next week, I've got a little ass to kick. So.
Yeah, then you get to tell him, okay, there was no cape, and if you call that a costume, well, from what I hear, and I guess you can probably explain this to me a little bit more. Like the way that he looked was a little bit similar to like the black outfit that Superman wore after like Reign of the Superman when he first came back.
Basically, it was basically black with, what is actually more similar to, if you're Lois and Clark, if you've ever watched Lois and Clark, the new Krypton episodes of Lois and Clark, the suit that they had him in then with the blue S and the bracelets,
right?
It's more in that color scheme, rather than the black and silver. But I do have to say a couple of things about that panel, which is Cassidy Freeman is much more attractive in person than she is on screen.
Okay.
Because she looks very harsh on screen. Mm-hmm. She's actually very much cuter. Has a much softer look, much more attractive.
I think she's smoking on screen.
I think she's cute. I think that she's much prettier off screen than she is on screen. And I think the same thing can be said about Erica Durance. I think this is something about the way that they like that show, I think, that makes them look much harsher than they do in real life. And they're actually both there is not an unattractive person in that entire cast.
Well, Erica Durance is like old. She's like in her 30s. Older 30s.
Dude, I'm in my 30s.
Oh,
ouch. Ouch. What the heck?
Compared to like the 20-something she's supposed to be playing, she's like, I think she's like 35 or something. I mean, she looks good for 35, but
that doesn't matter.
I know Tom Welling is, but I don't know.
I still get carded, but it's all good.
She was in her 30s when she came on the show, I think. I was like, what?
Oh, I love going to Yankee games because, like, I mean, they'll card my father. I mean, like he's in his he's in his 50s, his 60s, and like there was a guy sitting in front of me on Sunday when they carded him. He was like, "Thank you very much."
Right. Oh yeah, I get it. It doesn't bother me when people card me. I'm 37. I'm proud of it.
You wear it
when I get carded for Sharpies at Walmart, I have issues with it. But if it's for alcohol,
so am I gonna have like an internet blast me because I called Jamal I go old or something on the show?
Yes, actually.
Similar to like Bob Liefeld.
In fact, actually, Rich Johnson is writing you about you right now on Being Cool.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I think you have to worry more about the AARP mafia than anybody on the internet coming after this.
Dude, if there's an AARP mafia, I want in.
They get all the good stuff.
Yeah,
they're all on Medicare.
I was watching an episode of The Good Family, my Judge's new show, and the 16-year-old daughter was running a fake ID campaign, and the grandfather gets in on it because all of his like 55-year-old friends wanted like IDs that said they were older, so they'd be able to get like senior citizen discounts.
That's actually kind of fun. I haven't seen that show yet. That's actually kind of funny.
It's really fun. It technically got canceled, but they're looking for a new network, and it looks like they're probably going to get one.
Like Cartoon Network?
I mean, they could go to Cartoon Network, or they could, depending, they could go to Comedy Central or something.
Yeah. Well, I would.
There's plenty of outlets for them.
Yeah, I would think that they would go to Cartoon Network, like sort of like the counter to Comedy Central getting Futurama.
Right.
Well, Cartoon Network, they show like reality shows. They're not even showing cartoons anymore.
Yeah, please don't make my blood boil.
I think I saw like Jurassic Park on the other night.
Jurassic Park on Cartoon Network is a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
That reminds me of the True Blood theme song.
Oh. Yeah.
You know what? I just watched 2 episodes of True Blood for the first time. I caught this week's episode and last week's episode, and I usually I can't stand vampires.
Uh-huh.
I think the vampire is probably the most overused genre in horror. Mm-hmm. It's they've become sort of a plug and play villain, but True Blood is actually a really good show. I was surprised.
Yeah, it is really good.
My girlfriend and I bought the first season, I think last week, and we tore through it. And then I called my Uncle Bit, and then he helped me get the up to date on this season. So we just watched the first 2 episodes, and then Ian called right at the end of the second one. She was like, "No, not call," because she wanted to keep watching more.
Your Uncle Bit, he lives in Torrent, right?
Yeah, he lives in Torrent, Louisiana. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Just checking, just curious. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't your Uncle Bit live in in Texas, Torrent, Texas, or something?
Yeah. In fact, he lives right by the weeds, and he hung himself a couple days ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was he too much of a kung fu fan?
The fact that they brought that up twice at the Joan Rivers roast.
Oh.
Nothing sacred.
Nothing sacred, exactly. So let's.
That's because they had the David Carradine roast planned.
Oh, yeah, I know. I heard about that.
Did they really? I was
they
just
had
making a joke.
That sucks.
No, I'm serious. They might, from what I heard from at least one person, they were thinking about doing a David Carradine roast, and then this happened. But anyway, let's get back to the actual convention, shall we? Because it's definitely comic timing if we do this much of a sidetrack after 5 minutes. But well, it's time to just hear me talk for a little bit. We are live from San Diego Comic-Con. It is still Thursday, but I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update on what we've done so far. And really, it's just mostly been shopping. I mean, it's sort of been a little bit overwhelming. Well, then again, it was overwhelming 2 years ago, so that really much hasn't really changed. On Wednesday, for preview night, I'd say that there was probably a crowd just about as big as the crowd that's here today on Thursday. They're on Wednesday. It's not really a preview night anymore. It's basically a full-blown day, even though it's only half the day. And we didn't even realize, but we actually missed out on some pilot screenings that they were doing on Wednesday. There were actually some real panels going on, which kind of pissed me off a little bit, but whatever, I got over it. Went to the Tilted Kilt last night with the Comic Geek Speak guys. Well, actually, Guy, because Pants is the only one here, and some of the guys from the comic forums were there also. Tony, Mobile Home, and a couple of the other folks that I met 2 years ago. Plus, met a few other guys. While I'm on a podcast, you'll hear it soon. Anyway, yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update as we roll into the end of Thursday here. And I'm trying to think what else is actually happening today. Well, oh yeah. Well, there's the podcasting panel, and then after that, we're going to go out to eat. And I might go see Green Lantern, but that's up in the air. That is Thursday. That is comic timing. If I sound exhausted, it's because I am. Bye. And Raph is on Skype. I'm trying to contact him, so let's see whether or not he actually gets back to me. But
we could not, because that way we don't have to have any more, making Jamal Igle angry incidents. We already had that incident with Mark Waid a couple years ago.
Mark Waid,
after this Rob Liefeld thing, I'm scared of comic creators. It sounds like they're going to hunt this guy down.
We didn't actually.
What's wrong with Mark Waid? What happened with Mark Waid?
We didn't actually
saw him he is actually signing a week after San Diego.
Oh, cool!
Right.
At my shop, and
it wasn't a very publicized episode of fanboy feedback crackdown, but it was a very interesting episode.
It wasn't that sad. We basically just sicked Raph on him, and Raph was like, "Oh my God, Mr. Wade, I'm your biggest fan."
No. I didn't sick Raph on him. Raph sicked himself on him.
Okay, that's
and
true.
Basically fan splooged all over him.
Yeah.
Was it a reenactment of what Raph was doing at Super Show last year?
Pretty much.
It was the originator of that.
Oh.
This happened first.
Yeah.
And then Raph went totally balls out nuts.
This was MegaCon before Super Show happened,
MegaCon 08.
Yeah, MegaCon 08, and he basically humped his leg. He came that close to it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
There's
After I conducted a very nice interview with him.
Yeah, no, you did a great job.
Thank you. I'm just fishing for compliments here.
Oh, no, no problem.
Reeling them in.
So Ange, how'd you enjoy Comic-Con?
It's my favorite time of the year next to my birthday. I mean, this year I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to have a plan. I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to roll with it.
And how'd that work out for you?
Worked out perfectly. It was best con ever.
Sweet. Yeah, other than a couple of sunburns here and there, this con really, really was good.
How did you get a sunburn if you were inside the whole time?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Brent.
Wow.
Oh.
I got 2 words for you. Hall H.
You fell asleep outside the Twilight panel?
Were you camping out? What?
No. I wasn't camping out. Okay, so this was Saturday, if memory serves.
Okay.
We were... It could have been Friday, actually. We were going to we went to the Stargate Universe panel,
right,
in Ballroom 20, and at that point we've got about an hour until the Disney panel in Hall H. And 2 years ago when we went to Hall H, we were basically able to walk right in. We wound up at the Focus Feature panel, and then we just basically waited around until the Disney panel, and we wound up seeing the Iron Man footage in process, which was really cool. But this time,
I think I orgasmed when I saw that online.
Oh, that was
the War Machine.
Oh my God, the Iron Man 2 footage is so good. It's so good.
And I saw the Kick-Ass footage too. That looks fucking sweet.
It looked pretty kick-ass. So anyway,
are we getting off topic yet?
No, not quite.
Okay.
So anyway, so we got about an hour until Disney. Chris, my girlfriend, and I basically we decide, all right, we'll try for Hall H. So we go out there, and the line is big, but we figure it's Hall H. It's going to clear up, because at the time we still had an hour to go. It was the panel before that, and we figured the line would move. So the line moves, but not so much. And then the line moves,
right,
still not so much. Until we get to the point where it's about 15 minutes before the panel, and we're still not in. And then it's 5 minutes before the panel, and we're literally like 6 people behind the cutoff, and we're still not in. And that line did not move until after the Disney panel. Yeah. My girlfriend wound up getting into, basically we waited on that line until after the Disney panel, basically. I went to DC Nation because I had enough at that point. She stayed on the line until, because she wanted to see if she can get into 9, which was after that. And she didn't get in until halfway through the 9 panel. And at that point, there were seats all over the place, and she had no idea why the fire department wasn't letting people in.
Right.
But, that's what happened. We were on a line that we weren't expecting to be on, out in the blazing sun. That equals sunburn.
Oof.
Yeah, and she got it a lot worse than I did.
Sorry to hear that, man.
It's okay. Luckily, skin grows back.
For the love of comics.
Yeah, for the love of comics. This was for the love of Disney, all right? That doesn't even count.
You gotta love Comic-Con. Gotta love Hall H.
Disney.
Yeah, Disney.
What is in the Disney panel that you had to see so bad?
To tell you the truth, we really wanted to see that Frog Princess thing, just to see how much they had changed it again, because they keep changing it because it's too racist according to some people.
I think
I don't know what they be talking about.
Might be kind of hard to change the animation.
You got your collard greens, Mr. Iger?
Yeah. Show enough. Jesus Christ.
Good. I'm glad we got. I'm glad we got a show enough in this episode.
It's one of these things where, as far as Disney's concerned, they're a corporation. They're trying to, I guess the whole idea is they want to create a black princess, and they want to be as PC as possible. So, of course, she's from New Orleans.
Of course.
Is this post or pre-Katrina?
This is pre Katrina. This is a chambermaid.
I was gonna say, how do they have black princesses in New Orleans? You think they'd be like white people?
Oh, ouch!
You said pre. Are we talking about like slave time or something? Or
yeah.
What's going on?
Sort of. I think that's what it is.
Oh God!
Technically,
I have no interest.
Well, that's why people were saying no, that's racist, and and Disney's response is it's historically accurate.
Yeah, and remember when they were doing Aladdin, and there was that whole controversy about the song about people getting their hands cut off? You think they would have learned their lesson back then?
Yeah, let's remember, this is Disney we're talking about.
Yeah, this is true.
Disney
Or
never
the-
learns lessons.
Or the cook in Little Mermaid with the raging heart on.
Oh,
The giant penis tower on the cover of the poster.
Under the sea.
You know, when there is a name for Disney that is spoken amongst animators.
Yeah,
They call it Mauschwitz.
Do animators go there to die or something? What's going on?
Pretty much. At least that's the way it used to be.
well, not anymore. Now that Pixar's in charge.
Yeah, it's all CGI now, so
Yeah.
they don't have traditional animators anymore, which is a shame.
Oh, I know, but I mean that's why we're sort of looking forward to this Frog Princess though, is because it's actually 2D.
What's this we speak of?
My girlfriend and I. That's why we were waiting online for the damn thing.
Oh.
Yes. But yeah. Anyway, going past that, other than the sunburn, it was a really fun week. Got in as Jamal mentioned on Tuesday. Went to the Padres game, and then after that, just hung out in San Diego and went to the zoo. And Wednesday night went to preview night and braved the crowds and got some trades and got some sketches and got some interviews and got some panels done and yada yada yada. Good times.
Hey, did you ever go by the Green Lantern figure panel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Pants' story on CGS, and I was like, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. It
Sounded like a complete fuck up.
well,
Well, one of the guys who was working the booth with us was, trying to get one of each figure each day, and he would just come back at we would get in there, and they would start letting people in at 9:30, and he'd come back every day to the booth at like 9:45. It's like, I'm not staying on that goddamn line.
well, and that's the thing.
Psychopaths.
Yeah. Well, they were giving out tickets. You had
Yeah.
to have a ticket in hand to, and you had to get up at 8 a.m. to get the ticket just to wait online to buy a toy.
See, this one I don't understand. Those would have sold like hotcakes probably if they were eventually to be released, in comic shops.
Mm-hmm.
So what made them think that such a limited quantity or asinine policy was going to help them out at San Diego?
It's called hype.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Try the madness of the Mattel booth. I mean, my gosh.
Oh, please. Oh, well, that's another thing. I mean, Sean Pryor of PKD Media asked me to pick up a Masters of the Universe book for him, and I laughed when I saw that, because that was not happening. I mean, that was even
What is the deal with those
Basically-
books? What is that?
Well,
What was the book?
Go ahead, Ange.
It's I guess it's about He-Man Masters of the Universe. I guess the art of something
Yeah.
or
Right.
something of the sort. I was there for the Wonder Twins because it was like Gleek or bust,
Right.
and it was to the point where I had to I was just like, excuse me, you want to do a good deed for the day? Here's some money. Merry Christmas. I mean, yeah, and you gotta love Elite Security, because they're so sweet like that, and they're so charming,
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Sarcasm.
They're not. They don't have a giant hard on to be ball busters at every possible turn.
Oh no!
I mean, there are those random ones who are the sweetest things, but there are just some that
Yeah.
you could kind of tell they missed that day in charm school kind of thing.
There were some people. That were unable to get their own bags from
Right.
from outside of
Yeah.
the exhibit hall or else they wouldn't have been able to get back in. Yeah.
See, okay, here's my, one of my complaints about just, San Diego in the convention in general.
Go ahead.
It is not for the casual, the
No.
casual fan at all.
Yeah.
My problem is that the few times that I did get to walk around the con floor, and I really didn't get to see that much of the show. I only got each day. I think I probably only went as far as the DC booth. From where I was in Hall F. So I really didn't get to see that much. And then there would be stuff that I would see. What if I want to pick up a Green Lantern figure? What if I want to pick up one of these premium figures? I'm not the type of guy who's going to get on a line at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Sure.
To pick up and spend my entire day waiting to buy an action figure. So it seems a little. It seems a little lopsided in that regard. I mean, I know you want to create that buzz and have that limited quantity, but we all know that they're going to end up on eBay for some exorbitant cost anyway.
Or they're going to wind up releasing them anyway, which is certainly possible because that's happened a bunch of times with their San Diego Comic-Con quote-unquote exclusives, and then they're in Diamond the next month.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, I doubt that's going to happen right away with these figures, but I guarantee you at least the yellow and the blue are probably going to wind up released at some point.
Right, and like the Stay Puft Marshmallows, those like mini statue-like things. I mean, I saw them in my shop, and I'm just like, I'm so glad I didn't like go out of my way to look for them because they're right there.
Yeah.
Same price. Well, nice. Thanks, Adam.
the one thing that I wound up doing. And this was out of the pure kindness of my heart because I'm still a little pissed at him. Yeah, Travis Earls, I'm talking to you. All right. This just in: 11:30 a.m. is 8:30 a.m. in San Diego.
People don't get that. What? People didn't get that. What?
Travis calls me on Sunday morning at 8:30 in the morning. I'm still very asleep. And
are you hungover?
Well, not hungover. We were trying to catch up on at least a couple of hours sleep before we had to check out. And he calls me up asking if I can pick up a Hunter Killer #1 Top Cow San Diego Comic-Con exclusive cover for him.
Right.
That was easy to get.
Put the phone down, right?
Well, I didn't answer it right away. I mean, hell, I listened to my voicemail afterwards, but the point that he called at 8:30 still pissed me off. Or whatever. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I got you beat. My wife called me right before she was going to get on the train to go to work at 6:30 in the morning.
Ouch.
Her time or your time?
My time.
Yeah.
I pick up the phone and I'm just like, hello. Just like, oh, baby, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up. My wife's French. I didn't mean to wake you up. That's my heart.
She's French. She should know about time zone differences.
Well, she forgot. That was like the one day she forgot, and she was actually flying out. She and the baby were actually flying out the next day. So that was okay.
It's fine. Well, I wound up doing a good deed, and picking up the Top Cow issue, and also wound up picking up something else that Mr. Bonavolia of 11 O'Clock Comics will hopefully have in his hands in the next couple of days because I saw it there, and I'm like, he'll appreciate this a lot more than me. I have a feeling. So I was a nice person for once. Yes, for once I say. And you want to talk about queuing for lines? I got to bring this up too. We went to the Eisners on Friday. Was that Friday? That was Friday. Yeah, and
that was Friday.
Yeah, coming back from the Eisners, we walked by the convention center again because that's on our way back to the hotel. And we saw the guys who were sleeping on the Hall H line for tomorrow's Lost panel.
Well, okay, that's not as bad as the girls who were lined up on Tuesday for the Twilight panel on Thursday.
Speaking of Thursday, did you guys hear like the bagpipes and see like the people bringing in caskets to the con?
Yeah, the vampire parade.
Awesome.
Because I was like outside. I was like in my hotel getting ready to go, and all of a sudden I'm hearing bagpipes. Like, oh, how beautiful! And all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm seeing caskets. I was like, what is this?
No, we walked right. We walked right past him as we were coming in. It was I guess it's Twilight related. It was a vampire funeral procession.
Brent, what were you saying before?
I was saying those bagpipes were so wonderful to listen to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. just more sarcasm. Sorry.
Well, all right. Well, I want to ask you actually, since you came in like almost exactly after the con ended. Like, how dead was San Diego when you came in? Like, I mean, were there still people around?
Dude, on Sunday the place was crazy. We went out to eat at the Gas Lamp District, and it was fucking packed. And it was just like a giant. You know what was the worst part? It was like a giant cock tease going all over the city for like half the week, and seeing those Comic-Con and Avatar posters and just like, you didn't plan ahead.
No, actually, like post-con San Diego is a completely different beast. It really is. We even like right after the convention, because Corinne, Katie, and I, like we went back to the condo right after the show. We walked across the street to the Red Pearl Kitchen and got seated immediately. And this was at like 7:00 on Sunday.
Wow.
Things just clears out. Like,
Yeah,
everybody's gone.
I was in San Diego for like a whole week in June for the same reason, and I've never seen it so packed, except for Comic-Con, and that was on Sunday. But it pretty much did clear out on Monday and Tuesday though. But surprisingly enough, when I got in on Sunday afternoon, there was nobody at the airport. The airport was still empty.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's weird. Well, actually, when we went on Sunday to catch our flight, the airport was pretty empty too.
yeah, that's like 4 hours after I got there. Remember?
Yeah, I know. I remember. It's just that things can change in 4 hours, you putz.
Yeah, well, 6
Just
o'clock.
kidding.
I took the train. Like, I actually left a day early. But I remember last year taking the last train, going to LA was hell.
Yeah, because everybody was on
Really?
it.
Oh my gosh, there was this long line. I mean, it was to the point where word to the wise, people who are taking the train, upgrade to business. If you want a seat. I mean, it was just ridiculous. There was this long line. It was like, you see business class, I was like, okay, I have nothing to worry about. I'm good.
Well,
But like,
Ian,
it was like 9 trains, but like Saturday, like hardly anybody. I was like, nice. I like that.
What were you going to say, Brett?
Ian, let me tell you, you did the right thing leaving on Sunday night, because in the mornings that airport is nuts.
Yeah.
Like, it's jam-packed because they have the 2 terminals and everybody is flying Delta, so they go through security at that one terminal, and it just backs
Right.
up out the door like it did Wednesday morning when I was leaving.
Oh, dude, we're never taking Delta again. We are
Yeah.
never taking Delta again because we flew JetBlue up, we flew Delta back. Delta is a new airline I just created.
What, Gavelta? What?
Gefilte Airlines for the Jew and all of us. No, we flew Delta. It was the red eye because we left at like 10 p.m. We got back 6 a.m. Eastern. And or maybe a little bit after that. But anyway, we get on the flight. And our freaking window shade was broken.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So at about 5:30 in the flight, we get blasted by sun.
Ouch.
Which was not very happy for my girl who had to go to work. So her sleep gets basically aborted there. And my worst part, okay? You know how JetBlue and a bunch of other airlines, they give you a water bottle when you ask for water? You know, because that's what the water bottle's for. You sip on it for the entire flight. So, you know what Delta does? They give you a cup of water out of a giant water bottle.
Hey, the
I would've been
economy's down
like-
the tubes, man.
I would have been like, excuse me, can you give me the bottle, please? Thank you.
Yeah. I'll take
No,
the.
it's like a 2-liter bottle.
Yeah, I'll take the 2-liter bottle. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's like when you're on a flight and they give you half a can of soda.
Yeah. It's like what are you doing with that other half?
Or the half a can that's like in the small little can. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
it'd be like, excuse me, come here, give me it. Thank you.
Now the only good thing about Delta was the entertainment system had some decent music to listen to, and their dish network is horrible because it goes out every 5 seconds. Yeah, but what are you
Pay
gonna
for
do?
that?
Yeah. No. You don't pay for the dish network. That comes
Okay.
standard, just like JetBlue's DirecTV.
I'm just fascinated. I'm just like, wait a minute. There's, you can see I hardly go on. And if I do, it's like going to another country. So it's like, there's already TV and whatnot. So it's like North. I flew on Continental, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, Continental is the bare bones from what I've heard, in comparison.
Really?
Yeah. But what are you gonna do?
I've flown Continental internationally. That's not too bad.
Huh.
We flew Continental to Paris. Well, when we went to visit Corinne's family.
Okay.
And that wasn't too bad. So I guess it depends on the flight. Like international is probably not as bad, but I think we're paying more for an international flight. So, although
Exactly.
the food, like the flight itself wasn't too bad. The food was horrible.
Of course, it's horrible. It's like it's as bad as hospital food.
No. See, here's the thing. I've been on Air France. Mm-hmm. The
How
food
is
on
that?
Air France is amazing.
Ooh.
The food on Air France, like you can't even believe it's airplane food. That's how good it is. Well, you're just like, wow, this is airplane. Oh, I'm never going back to.
Does it say on the side of it? I can't believe it's not airline food.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, people, we are indeed here at San Diego Comic-Con. That's right, and it is Thursday, the first official day of the con. Yes, I don't really count preview night, even if it was crazy. And we are here with Paul. Pronounce the last name for me so I don't butcher it.
Guinan, like the Whoopi Goldberg character on Next Generation.
Excellent. That'll be easy to remember. Paul Guinan here. Now, it looks like you have a little bit of a history in DC Comics, no pun intended, with Kronos, working on that back in the day.
That is just about my favorite monthly I've ever been involved with. I co-created it with John Francis Moore under the direction of Archie Goodwin, who was a legendary editor. It's my favorite editor I've ever had. He's a tremendous guy. And the series ran for about a year until John Francis Moore decided to go off to Hollywood to write screenplays. In which case it was folded, but it wasn't canceled. I'd like to point that out to people. It was the writer walked away from the project.
Okay, all right. So not like the case with like Chase and other books that came around back then.
No. In fact, Mark Carlin took over after Archie Goodwin. And he was prepared to continue with it. It didn't matter to him if the book lost money or made money. He was just so enamored with the project.
Oh, cool.
So that was very, very flattering.
And the character of Kronos has showed up from time and again in DC Comics over the past couple of years.
I know that Francis Moore was particularly concerned about that, and he wrote into the last issue this premise where Kronos removes himself from time and space completely, so that no one in the DC universe ever knew he ever existed.
Oh, wow.
So any writer that subsequently has come down the pike with a Kronos adventure, we regard it as apocryphal.
Yeah. Well, that never stopped them before, right? They're always bringing characters back and reinventing them.
Well, my wife here, Anina Bennett, collaborates with me. I draw and she writes. We get to work together in comics, but we don't have to compete.
That'll work. Well, tell us a little bit about some of the stuff you've collaborated on.
Well, for many years we did a series about some clones called Heartbreakers, and we started out doing that at Dark Horse in Dark Horse Presents, and this year is actually hard to imagine, but it's the 20th anniversary of their first publication in Dark Horse Presents. And at the time I was working at First Comics as an editor, and then I went to work for Dark Horse and worked for several different publishers. And now I work in a different industry, but we still, my passion is still writing and collaborating with Paul. And we have, so our graphic novels together have been all Heartbreakers, and then we have a new hardcover book coming out from Abrams this October about Boilerplate, which was a Victorian robot that Paul created and which became something of an internet sensation back around 2001, I think, originally.
Yes, I built a figurine which I then superimposed into historical photographs, put online, and people believed it was for real. It's really started to snowball, and got articles about it from U.S. News and World Report and New York Times. It really took off, and it generated enough publicity to eventually wind up as a book, as a coffee table book, a book deal.
That's sort of, I guess, along the lines of what happened with Century over at Marvel Comics, about how they made people believe that it was like a lost Stan Lee epic or whatever, and it turned out to just be, no, it's Paul Jenkins and some other guy. But, the point remains, whatever history you create for something, if enough people believe it, that can generate enough interest for a book like this to happen.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of stuff going on right now that's sort of this fake reality thing. I mean, whether it be something comedic like Borat or Bruno, or something with or Stephen Colbert.
Oh, God.
Or something more dramatic, like, for instance, coming out in just about a week or so, District 9, the Alien Nation done as a documentary.
Right.
So,
yeah, and that whole thing, the advertisements are insane.
Right. I mean, they're fake commercials, as if this thing was really existed.
So many bus stops in New York have the for humans only plastered on it, and viral marketing has sort of become the way to really market things these days, with the internet becoming as popular as it is.
Absolutely. In fact, I remember back in the day, That's how V was originally marketed when it was a miniseries. Is that I saw these posters show up on elevated platforms when I was living in Chicago, and they were just, the visitors are your friends. And it didn't mention anything about the show or anything like that. It was just this weird ad campaign that got everybody's interest. I think it's pretty clever.
Excellent. Now, I see over here also Heartbreakers, Meet Boilerplate. So that I assume is associated with the whole Boilerplate thing?
That's a crossover book that we did with the Heartbreakers and Boilerplate that came out in 2005. And it's the first graphic novel where Paul did all the art digitally. And so I actually play all of the Heartbreakers. They're all clones. And he plays a supporting character in it. And it's the Heartbreakers basically rediscover Boilerplate in the future, reassemble him, bad guys come after him, adventure ensues, and it's interwoven with some of the historical material about Boilerplate, which takes place in the late 19th century and early 20th century.
Oh, excellent. Okay, cool. So nice little crossover action there for people who might want a little bit of A and a little bit of B.
Yeah, exactly. And for the Boilerplate stuff, Paul has gotten better and better at the photoshopping, and that's what really sells this stuff, is the images look completely authentic, and some people actually write to us online and are convinced that there was a walking, talking robot in 1893.
I would have liked to have met him.
Indeed.
Yeah, me too.
Indeed.
You have a website?
Yes, it's bigredhair.com, named after my wife's tresses. Although if you were to see her in person today, her hair is not as big as it used to be when we first named the site.
Oh, really?
She now has medium-sized red hair.
That's not as good of a name. And the Boilerplate section of our website is directly accessible through boilerplaterobot.com.
Excellent. Okay, you should probably get the URL for medium-sized hair, if also just in case, for variety's sake.
And actually, if you were to Google Victorian robots, our site would come up as the #1 result.
Wow.
I'm very, very proud of that.
Well, that's certainly something to be happy about.
And the coffee table book, which is coming out from Abrams, is already available as a pre-order on Amazon. And Amazon has reviewed it, gave it a glowing review, and in fact picked it as one of the best books of 2009. And it's not even in stores yet. So we're very thrilled.
But it will be out in 2009.
Absolutely, in all the major chains and independent bookstores. Go to your favorite bookshop, that they should have it.
Fantastic. And is Chronos available in trade, or is that only single issues?
It's not available in trade at this moment. I haven't been enough of a squeaky wheel at DC to get them to reprint that, but I'm sure at some point they'll get around to it. I would love to see it reprinted. It's one of my favorite pieces I've done.
Well, that'll go on my list of Chase hasn't been reprinted yet, Young Justice hasn't been reprinted yet. Let's get Chronos on that list too.
Exactly, I agree. Please start the letter campaign now.
Well, Paul, and let me not mispronounce your name again.
Anina, we intentionally had a difficult first name and a difficult last name.
just for the sake of it. Excellent. Yeah. Well, Anina, Paul, thank you very much for joining us here on Comic Timing, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you, Ian. Appreciate it.
All right, great. And more from Comic Timing at San Diego Comic-Con.com. Okay.
You know what? In all of this conversation, I forgot to share the story of how my San Diego trip actually started.
Oh, well, please, by all means.
Okay. Well, the Thursday before I was supposed to leave, I had prepped a package to be shipped out to my hotel in San Diego. Mm-hmm. This had booth materials, had the baby's pack and play, a bunch of stuff. I shipped it out FedEx. The day before, Monday, before I'm supposed to leave, I get a call on my cell phone. It's a FedEx delivery driver. And he's like, well, I've got a couple big packages for you. I need to make sure that you're going to be there to receive them.
Oh, shit.
And you can already see where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
You weren't there yet.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So I get home. About 15 minutes later, there's a doorbell, a ring at the doorbell. I go downstairs. And as I open the door, I see the package that I sent out sitting on my doorstep, beaten to hell. The box was destroyed. I looked at the driver and I said, "What the fuck is this? What is this?" And he's like, "Well," because it was the same guy who picked it up. It's like, "Yeah, I know. I picked this up from you last week. I don't know why they said that." Because he's like, I could put it back on the truck and take it back to the distribution center, and we could figure out what. Because I'm freaking out at this point. I'm like, this has to be in San Diego tomorrow.
Yeah.
So after much screaming and yelling on my part, I finally got it shipped out. But I will never ever use FedEx to ship anything ever again, because first they tried to blame it on me.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you gotta love mail carriers.
Yeah, and then they finally admitted that they lost the shipping label.
Oh, finally?
That's why. Yes, which is why it was returned to me, because they had, I guess, one of the boxes that I had within the box, one of the little boxes inside the million box, had my name and address on it, which was why they were able to return it.
So they basically opened the package?
They opened the package.
Are they allowed to do that?
Technically, no. They aren't allowed to do that.
That's against
And
the law. You can sue them.
The capper on this whole story is I just got a bill from FedEx.
What? Oh.
What?
For $78. I'm going to be getting in contact with them in the next couple of days and telling them to go fuck themselves.
Please,
because I am not paying for this.
Oh, when my bag came out of the Delta baggage claim, I thought it was lost for a little bit because everything was going by, and mine wasn't there, even though everybody else's had come. My bag got searched by the TSA, and they broke my inside zipper.
Yeah. Ouch.
Is there anything you can do about it?
No, nothing at all. Basically, if your bag gets searched by the TSA, it's your fault.
What'd you have in there? Pot?
I mean, just a couple bricks of pot. I mean, I don't understand why anybody would search it. I mean, no. It
was just a key, just a little recreational coke. It's not going to hurt anybody.
Exactly, right? It's not coke; it's baby powder. I swear. But no. I mean, I understand why it was searched because it was pretty, heavily packed with like all my papers and stuff, and apparently, if it's packed with paper, they're going to search it because it looks like it's something else.
Packed with paper.
It's
on the way back?
Yeah, it's on the way back. Yeah, I mean,
what'd you buy that you had to pack with paper?
Well, a bunch of my like loose posters and stuff like that, and my business cards were still in there, and I had a couple of trades in there. So it's going to be, it's going to look a little bit suspicious, I guess, to the TSA. I'm trying to validate this in my head. Because I'm not the first guy who's been searched by the TSA.
No, but and like for example, when my buddy Keith and I were going to Heroes Con this year, they actually made him throw away a bottle of Tom's Natural toothpaste because it was.
Oh yeah, they're Nazis about stuff like that.
I took a whole thing of like full size deodorant and hair gel over and didn't get searched or just flagged.
Well, did you check it in?
No, I didn't.
We actually
carry on only.
Coming back actually from San Diego, Corinne got searched, and it was the funniest thing because we had like this giant bottle of water for Katie, and they were like, "Well, this might be too big. How far are you going?" "Well, we're going to New York. This might be too big." And so I'm answering questions from this male TSA agent, and then there's this female TSA agent that's checking my wife. Meanwhile, my 1-year-old daughter is banging on the glass. She's like, no, she wasn't screaming or yelling. She's just sort of like bang, 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 bang.
Well, and speaking of shipping things, by the way, I forgot to mention this, and this is the really, really funny part here, okay? So I make it all the way to San Diego, and I look in my luggage, and I realize I left my recorder at home.
Oh.
Yeah.
I left my laptop at the hotel, so I had to go. I had to come off the train that I wanted to go on and go back to the hotel and take the next train after. So yeah,
that's painful.
I was sitting there. I was settled in, put my luggage away.
Mm-hmm.
I sit down and I'm just like, my laptop's not in any of the bags. Oh shit! Peace out. Okay, gotta go. Hey, can you hold my bag? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Well, see, I had a couple of options here. I could do one of two things. Either I could take a trolley to a bus and go out to the Best Buy, like outside of San Diego, and buy myself a new Zoom H2, or I could suck it up.
They sell those at Best Buy?
Surprisingly, yes. At least this one did. Yeah, I had no idea. Because basically, as a last-ditch effort, I had searched Best Buy for Zoom H2s, and it popped up. So, coincidence amongst coincidences. Or I could order a new one from Amazon and have them overnighted, so it would be there by Thursday. And I worked out the figures in my head, and turned out, after shipping, it was basically the same price as I would have wound up paying it at Best Buy. So I bought a new Zoom H2 and had it shipped to the hotel. It cost me $5 to have it to pick it up at the desk, but that's no big deal. So
fucking bastards.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
I know. Right. It's a small ass Amazon package, and they charged me $5 for it. But
Well, even to charge you anything, I mean, it doesn't cost them anything to put it in the side of the room.
I know. And
Seriously,
I'm already paying $180 a night for this damn room. But whatever. The point remains, I got myself the damn recorder in time to do interviews at San Diego, which was good. So now I got an extra recorder here, the one that I used to use.
Contest.
No.
my birthday was last week, dude.
Oh, really, Brent? Isn't that lovely? Good for you.
Since you didn't get any of the Green Lantern figs that I kindly requested.
But Raph is giving me $60 for my old one.
Oh.
But he doesn't put out a podcast every week.
Oh, snap. When do you...
He doesn't?
No, he doesn't. You're very right about that, Brent. But when do you ever record a show?
True, neither do we. I'm going to Mini MegaCon here next week.
Oh,
that would
and
help.
I kind of need it randomly, because it looked like a pretty toy, and I was like, oh, he has an extra one. Fun. I guess he's...
It is very pretty. But I can actually hand this to Raph. I can hand it to him and get the money back in return.
Is that a really good recorder? Because I've actually been toying with the idea of doing another podcast, since the one that I tried to do fizzled and died so quickly.
It is a fantastic recorder, and it's basically everything you want out of a recorder. Because I can do my Skype via the Zoom H2, and I can do my portable recording via the Zoom H2. So if you wanted to record in a car, you could basically just put this on the dash or in between you, and it'll pick up everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's what I'm pretty sure that's what Derek Coward uses now.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
That's what he. David A. Price also uses it as well. Yeah, I haven't heard any negative feedback on it, so I'm just like. And when you mentioned he had an extra, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. Well,
that'd be a pretty toy to have.
And John Mayo used it for the podcasting panel, which I was on. Hey, how about that?
Yay.
Yeah, I saw you.
I actually listened. I listened to that as I was waiting in the Orlando airport to go out there.
Oh, really?
Talking about more cockteases.
Well, okay. Since Ange was there and Brent listened to it, how'd we do?
Yes, you're good.
I liked it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was excellent.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if we were being too in-house, like whether we should have been talking more comics and less about this is what happens when we podcast.
But that's what you were there for. It was a podcasting panel.
I know. It's just that once you do the same shtick so many times, a lot of the panelists were should we do something different this time? Because we've done the whole how-to thing before.
Well, you don't want to get into a situation like I got into. We're doing the Superman panel. Mm-hmm. On Thursday, and suddenly I'm answering a question about digital media and DRM, and when do we think that comics will go completely to the web or go completely digital? And
well, at least you didn't get one of the. Yes, I have a question for Mr. Eigel. I think you're awesome.
I can deal with those. That I can deal with. At least I don't have a jerk off in a yellow hat coming up to me handing me a copy of How to Draw the Marvel Way.
Yes.
What? That is the total. What were you thinking? That's all time. What were you thinking?
No. This is the all time. What were you thinking? Dressing up as Black Lantern Billy Mays.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's up there. That's up there too. That's up there.
I mean, Black Lantern Captain America was just funny, but the fact that he stood up when the Dio asked for when he was giving out his shirts at the DC Universe panel, at the DC Nation panel, and yes, Brent, I did just say giving out his shirts. Because
I read all about it.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah. But no.
Oh, thanks, guys.
I don't mean to laugh, but it's just you keep rubbing it in.
I quit a True Blood marathon.
If it makes you feel any better, if it makes you
guys, and
if it makes you feel any better, Brent, Kieran Gillen made a snafu with the phonogram shirts, and he ordered them for the wrong time. So.
Well, I don't care about shirts. I'm just saying.
No, you know how many people wanted phonogram shirts? Hello.
What the hell is phonogram? Why would I care?
What is phonogram?
I'm just trying to make you. It's a series that Jamie McKelvey and Kieran Gillen do, and last year they had exclusive shirts, and this year they did, and unfortunately there was a snafu with the ordering, and they weren't there for the con. But now they are available online.
Okay,
so.
Cool.
But I was just trying to make you feel better. But Mr. Sensitive,
Mr. Mopey Pants just wants to mope.
I know he just wants to mope, but it's like we're sharing the good times with you now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Brent, think of it this way: there are you at least got to go to San Diego and spend some time in Southern California. There are people who would beg to do that,
and you saw pants. That's the important thing.
For a split second.
You saw my favorite restaurant look like my favorite restaurant. It was actually called Mary Jane's, wasn't it? Did you pass by the Hard Rock?
We did, but I wasn't looking for Mary Jane's.
Never mind.
Oh, dude. Yeah, the Cafe Diem they had set up.
That Sci-Fi gets mad props from me.
Yes, I do get mad props for that.
I did see that, though.
That was pretty brilliant.
I am Dr. Tran. I have a PhD in kicking your ass. Get these orphans away from the chemical fire. Beverly, can I see you in my ready room? Eat a dick.
Okay, people, it is Saturday here at the San Diego Comic-Con. Almost said New York, wrong city. And we're here with basically the entire staff of the Dr. Tran's Fun Time, American Icon, Lone Sausage, yada, 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 whatever the hell you want to call it. Breen Burns, the co-creator. Talk to him first here. Breen, how's San Diego Comic-Con treating you this year?
Pretty well, and my name is pronounced Brian.
Brian, damn it! I knew that was going to happen.
That's okay, don't worry about it.
It's okay. I'm Ian. Brian. That works. How exactly did Dr. Tran go down in the first place? How did the idea, the concept first come up?
Pretty much just like any other idea. It's not a good story, so next question.
Oh, damn it. All right. Well, okay, fine. Reaction, I know, was pretty damn well positive when Dr. Tran first came out. In fact, to the point where during the whole Spike and Mike things, a lot of the times I'll just skip on to the next Dr. Tran. Do you feel you have to outdo yourself with every single Dr. Tran short you do? Or
we feel we have to. We just don't actually outdo ourselves, because it seems like a lot of people's favorites are the original. And then we have a lot of people that like Toy Cack with the grandma, and we have a lot of people that like the one with the chicken. So we would love to outdo ourselves if we could, and we do try every time. We just fail.
Okay. Well, you'll be happy to know that when I've showed it to my friends, they've liked all of it. So.
Well, thank you. That's great.
You're welcome. Yeah. Now the 3D gag, I think, is probably my favorite. Now, is that real 3D? Does that actually work? Like, if you have 3D glasses on?
If you have 3D glasses on and you're watching a 35 millimeter print, which was originally the way it was projected back in 2003, it will work in a sort of mediocre way. Okay. I did work on making it work. It just wasn't great.
Okay.
And now with computer screens, the video, the DVD, it's not really going to work anymore, so sorry about that.
That's okay.
It was really cool. It was kind of a prank on the audience at the time, because Spike did 5,000 3D glasses for the Comic-Con when we premiered it, and it went over so well. Yeah. They take them off in like 5 seconds or whatever. Right. He ended up making 70,000 pairs of 3D glasses for that 5-second segment.
Now, I can tell by your regular voice that your voiceover voice isn't exactly too different from your regular voice. Do you actually try to make it different, or is it just sort of something that actually comes out naturally?
No, yeah. I try to deepen it as much as I can when I'm doing the narrator. It's there's that one or two narrators that you always see or hear in the movie trailers, and if you're not that guy, it just doesn't sound right. So I do my best.
In a world.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got to go for that. Okay. All right, well, I'll roll over here to Junie once she's available. No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Take your time.
Wee. You got it? Brian, come give me.
Oh, that's fun.
Hi.
Hi, Junie. So, the voice of Leland.
Yes.
How's it feel to play Candy?
Well, it feels pretty good. It feels better than expected, I would say. Yes.
Now,
yes.
Pretty insane choice to go with there with the whole candy thing. Did you know going into it that you were going to be playing a talking candy?
Actually, no. The way they pulled he's actually a whorehound cough drop. So you know he or she, we haven't really figured that out yet. It's it's therapeutic properties, which I was much more comfortable with.
Right.
But actually, they kind of sucked me in by telling me I was going to be playing a different character, and then they threw Leland in at the last minute, and then that's kind of what we've gone with. But I feel okay now. About it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that works. The whole process of Toy Cack, how scared did you have to make yourself to actually come off properly in the acting of the grandma going bat nuts insane in the car?
Well, everything that Jason and Brian do scares me. So it was pretty easy. It was, I did a lot of training as an actress in my younger days, so I just kind of pulled from pretty much every other experience I've had with Brian and Jason, that has instilled great fear in me, and it just kind of worked. So yeah. Basically
just being around them did it?
Right. Well, the thing about Leland is there's not much going on in his head, but, Leland is a very non-judgmental mental being. So, there wasn't really that much fear when I really gave in to who I believe Leland to be.
You basically just had to focus on the toy store.
Right.
Good enough for me.
Yeah.
All right, and Jason, a few words. Once he's pulled out. Oh, fun. This is how all interviews should be conducted, by the way, while wearing a chicken hat.
Chicken hat, interviewing hat. My chicken interview hat.
Fantastic. Now, Jason Johnson, you are the voice of Dr. Tran.
That is true.
Now, how did you first come up with the voice?
When we got into the recording booth and I started reading the lines and realized, in fact, he needs a forceful voice to sound so strained and concerned about Hickory Smoke. Crazy!
Now, were a lot of the lines ad-libbed, or were they actually scripted ahead of time?
Oh, we scripted a lot of it. I'd say at least a third of the original film is ad-libbed. Mm-hmm. And that's part of the charm of Tran, I hope. I like to think.
Okay, and did that continue on with the other shorts? Like a little bit of ad-lib with mostly scripting?
It really depends. We go back and forth with having a heavily scripted, like set out thing. Like our new one, Fruit Hat, it has a little bit of that in there, but it's mostly scripted.
Mm-hmm. Now is Fruit Hat premiering tonight at Spike and Mike's, or
Fruit Hat premiered last night.
Oh, last night. Yeah. I have no idea where I am anymore. Sorry.
That's okay. It's a lot of energy to deal with.
Exactly. And will that be available online?
Eventually, in maybe a week or so, we'll have Fruit Hat online. So we're very excited about it. It's got one little scene at the end it's really fancy, but it's not very long. It's like a second long.
Awesome. Well, I'll be looking forward to that second. Now, what is the website out there for everybody?
LoneSausage.com.
With one of the most suggestive icons known to man on the Lone Sausage.
Hey, I can't stop you from thinking naughty things, but really it was an innocent title originally.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Jason, and for the rest of you guys, thanks for joining us here on Comic Timing, and enjoy the rest of your Comic-Con.
Absolutely.
It was a pleasure, Ian.
All right, guys, and more from San Diego Comic-Con to come.
Everything's fucking wonderful!
Yeah. And actually, can I just, this isn't a plug, this is just an endorsement. Cafe 222 on Island Avenue makes the greatest waffles on the face of the planet.
Ooh.
They make a cornbread waffle and a pumpkin waffle that is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. I think they were actually featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Nice.
Well, for the waffle.
Just know you can pimp any sort of food in the world on Comic Con. Because I'm just getting hungry thinking about that. Like, well, actually, Brent, did you get a chance to go to Sammy's, the wood-fire pizza place I told you about?
No, I didn't go there.
No, you didn't?
We went to,
Lou and Mickey's?
that's right across from the convention center, Lou's and Mickey's, yeah. Funny story. We asked them, we had like a 17-year-old waiter, and we're like, hey, where are all the gas lamps? And he was like, what? And we're like, yeah, the gas lamps, the gas lamp district? And he was like, I don't really know why they call it that.
Wow.
And he's lived in San Diego, much less working it. I was like, dude, come on. Your restaurant, we're sitting outside right by the big sign that says, San Diego's famous gas lamp district. Jesus Christ, kid.
Well, that's okay. It's a transplant. But speaking of good restaurants, as long as we're on that subject,
go ahead.
We went to the Dakota Grill one night, which was awesome. Had the ribeye with her butter and mashed potatoes. It was great. Absolutely awesome. Blue Water Grill another night. Oh,
Dude.
too many good restaurants.
Man, you gotta go eat breakfast with us at Shady Maple at Super Show this year.
Oh no, absolutely.
Right
We actually at one point during Super Show, there's that Italian place that makes those awesome hoagies too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we gotta.
Oh my God, all this food is making me hungry.
Sam. Back when not Sam. Back when Mr. UK Dave was our chauffeur for that weekend, and he wound up driving Raph and me over there, and we had a couple of those. They were groovy. Yeah. But in fact, actually, Raph and I just booked our hotel room for the weekend already for Super Show. Because they're like,
I should actually confirm that I'm going.
That would be good.
I told Pants in San Diego, and I think I who did I talk to? I talked to Brian at one point.
Well, you obviously have a table, man. I mean, you're frickin' Jamal Igle.
Oh, geez. Okay, let's not go down that road, shall we?
God. We're not worthy.
Oh, stop it.
Please. Well, and plus, I mean, where would your helper monkey sit otherwise?
This is true. As long as he doesn't start singing again.
Yeah, Brent, man, get your own hotel room, all right? You don't want to sleep in the same room as Raph again.
I didn't last time. You did.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to pass that on to you.
Okay. Well, I figured it sounds like there's no room for me, so I'll just get my own.
Well, are you? Is it just you, or is it Mandy too?
I don't know.
Okay, all right. Well, if it's just,
I have to really brief her on whether she wants to come or not, because I don't really think she knows what it is.
Well, if it is just you, you can split a room with Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure he's going to be actually getting a room this year as opposed to not showing up.
Oh yeah, really? You think?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. But anyway,
thinking is good.
So how about we get back to talking about the con, since we haven't.
We just keep talking about food.
Might
You
I
don't keep talking about the
might
con.
I suggest extraordinary desserts? That's another must place. It's a little bit out there, but it's worth it if you have a sweet tooth.
Okay.
Oh, and Heavenly Cupcake also.
Really good.
Ooh. Oh yeah. I saw the guy with the giant sign for that.
Yes, very good. Heavenly Cupcake was very good.
And the Ghirardelli ice cream.
This is true as well.
That's good
and as far as local fare goes, and when did we become tour San Diego? But I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna put it out there. The Cine Cafe is always good for a cheap breakfast or lunch. They cook everything behind the counter. It's good. If you want cheap eats and you're in a rush, Cine Cafe is always good. That's Cine Cafe in beautiful San Diego, California.
Well, and dude, I'll say it again. Sammy's Woodfire pizza is really good.
I heard about Sammy's. I did not get a chance to try it. But
chicken barbecue pizza, good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one of the things about San Diego also is, at least on my side, is that you're either going out to dinner with editors or trying to catch up with people that you don't get to see except at conventions.
Yeah,
right.
and that's what we did. I mean, on Thursday night, Wednesday night, we wound up going to a bar with Pants and a couple of the CGS forum guys, and
there's no Golden Corral this trip?
No Golden Corral, because I don't think there is a Golden Corral in San Diego.
There is, but you have to drive to it.
Yeah, no thank you.
Golden Corral? Care to elaborate?
Golden Corral, it's sort of what's the other all you can eat gluttony
Sizzler.
No, not the Sizzler. Sizzler doesn't do all you can eat really. No, I'm trying to.
I'm trying to think of it because there's another one of those. There's one of those in Pennsylvania also that we wound up eating breakfast at the year of 300, not Super Show. And I'm trying to think of what the hell it is. But anyway, yeah, it's an all you can eat smorgasbord type place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which Pants is in love with. Brian Crispin from CGS. He stops at every single one and drools. Well, hey Brent, how about we have you ask us some questions since you're the one that didn't go. So if you're intrigued and want to know anything about our time there that doesn't involve food or panels or sunburns.
I actually want to ask about the Padre game.
Oh, okay, cool. well.
No, because like I was just like kicking myself because it's like I'm just like okay, I was like I want to do Padre game, but I can't afford Padre game, so Padre game next year.
Padre game was $40. Okay,
that's not bad actually.
$40 for seats downstairs.
What?
Yeah, they were about 30 rows back in downstairs.
It helps to suck, yes.
Yes, exactly.
It helps to be last place in the National League West. Yes.
Brent, dude, they were against the Marlins. Okay,
those are like Cyclone tickets prices.
Pretty much, yeah. And here's my favorite part. Okay, there were like 20,000 people that showed up. So like every like cheer, like in the outfield was completely empty. I mean, it was sad. I wanted to cry. But the place itself is gorgeous. I mean, the ballpark is fantastic. Like, I mean, Brent, if you're down there again and, like, the Padres are in town, definitely try and hit that up at least one night.
I walked past it a couple times.
Yeah, but they weren't in town.
They weren't in town.
Right.
I mean...
the people I was staying with, they actually had the room at the Omni, and, like, they had, like, the 15th floor. Like, yeah, we could see Petco Park from. I'm like,
that's exactly... I had that in Baltimore when I was there for
I was like, I want that room.
Right.
Dude, when I was at the Hilton in Baltimore, it overlooked Camden Yards. You can look into Camden Yards from the hotel.
Oh my God, that's heaven.
Yeah.
That's heaven.
Of course, they weren't in town. so that was the problem.
Of course.
But
do the windows open? That's the question.
Yeah, right. But here's the thing, all right? So I go to the game on Tuesday wearing my Bronx Bombers shirt, okay, with a bunch of Yankees on it. And I walk over to get a beer because they had some microbrews there, and they had what the hell was it? I think it was like not Blackstone, but something like that. One of the microbrews in the area that looked pretty good. Stone, there you go. It was Stone Ale. And I go to give my ID, and she looks at the ID. She looks at my shirt and goes, "Oh my God, I used to live on Ocean Avenue in Brooklyn." So there's number one. Then number two, I go to get my fish tacos later, and the guy behind the counter looks at me, looks around, takes out a Yankee emblem diamond from under his shirt, and goes, "Watch out, this is Red Sox country, but I got your back."
Why is it Red Sox country?
Because apparently everybody else behind the counter was from Massachusetts.
Oh.
So this is what happens when I go to a Padres game. I find like all the New Yorkers.
Of course. You get all the East Coast transplants.
Yeah, and Chris was happy because they had snow cones.
Aww.
Yeah. Well, because they were more like the Puerto Rican kind. The what the hell was it? Arepas or something like that?
Yeah.
Don't be racist. Come on.
Oh.
Wait, care to elaborate on this? I didn't know that. I didn't know there was different types of snow cones. Apparently.
Well, no, it's all in the preparation basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the arepas are it's usually somebody in a push cart. They sell them at I don't know if they do this on the West Coast, but on the East Coast in pizzerias they sell them like little rainbow ices.
Mm-hmm.
So and they put them in a little paper cup. It's about the size of a shot glass, and it's usually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's all corn syrup and food coloring anyway. So
yeah, well, the important thing is that they pour the liquid onto it like while you're standing there. It's not just like pre-made with stuff in it. That's the traditional arepa. They're pouring the flavor onto it as they hand it to you.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that was my Padres experience. Oh, and the Padres lost. What a shock.
Hey, when the day play the Dodgers, there are people rooting for the Dodgers in there, okay? So draw your own conclusions there.
That's what happens when at least it used to happen before the Rays were good. You hear that, Brent? I actually just admitted the Rays are good, okay?
You know what? I'm not really a Rays fan, but the funny thing is I went to the second opening game, the second game they had at home, and they're giving out like AL championship rings or something. So I got one of those. So I should probably sell it on eBay for like $60.
Yeah, you probably could. Yeah, but
because there's some pretty dumb Rays fans out there that will buy something like that.
Well, yeah, just like there's some pretty dumb comic fans out there that are buying Blue Lantern Kyle Rayner's, Hal Jordan's for like $120, $200 even.
It's the desperation of exclusivity.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, come on, Brent. Ask us some questions about the con. Come on.
Well, I want to know. I walked past the convention center quite a number of times because one of my coworkers was staying in the Hilton Bayfront, the big one right next door.
Yeah.
That's a nice hotel.
It is.
Anyway, compared to like the Orange County Convention Center, that San Diego looks pretty small.
Really?
Just really, really long. And so I was wondering if it was like the whole con floor was just one big floor all the way from one end of the building to the other.
Pretty much, yeah. It
Pretty
takes
much.
up the entire convention center.
Yeah, and there are multiple floors to it at least. So I mean, you've got the first floor, which is the entire dealer's room. It's 3 football field size, where that's all that. And then the second floor has a bunch more, like, that's where the panel rooms are and stuff like that. And then there's Hall H on the first floor also, which is also huge and holds like 4,000 people or something like that, 6,000.
Right, and as opposed to the Orange County Convention Center, it wasn't built on an Indian burial ground, so draw your own conclusions from that.
Wait, is that true?
Isn't that Anaheim Stadium? I'm sorry.
Wait, isn't that the new Yankee Stadium? Oops.
No, that was built on the bones of people who actually gave a damn about the Yankees.
It was almost built on top of David Ortiz's jersey. Which is the funny part of it all, but yeah. To answer your question, Brent, it is basically the length of the entire convention center. That's the size of the dealer's room, and then there's the panels and stuff. Does that satisfy you?
Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty, folks, back here at San Diego Comic-Con, and it is still Saturday, and introduce yourselves to the crowds out there. It's Penny Arcade, people.
It's true. My name is Jerry Holkins,
Yes.
and I go by Tycho Brahe on pennyarcade.com.
Fantastic. And Mike is over there schmoozing, so I'll let him schmooze.
He's a professional.
Oh, yes, he most certainly is a professional schmoozer. So, Penny Arcade, a lot of evolution since the strip first began. Well, how do you feel about where you are right now in the world of webcomics?
Well, I mean, I guess, especially since there's a huge stack of books, to my immediate left, like, I think I'm aware that we're always, in a form of progression.
Right.
And so, I mean, it would be silly to. I'm not sure we'll ever arrive at a point that we're completely satisfied with, but that process is something that I really enjoy. So
very cool. Now, I mean, have you actually noticed the evolution, or was it just sort of like?
No, it's not, it isn't apparent to us at the time.
Okay.
That isn't something that we're. That isn't something that we're actually aware of. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I mean, when I started doing the stuff for the books, and I started going back and trying to contextualize some of the individual strips, because I mean, in a lot of ways, it's like a political cartoon. Like it's very of the moment in terms of its content.
Okay, cool.
But I mean, when I go back and look through those, I mean, we were not aware at the time. Even like 2 years in, I would say 2 or 3 years in, when you started to use a digital tablet to do inking. We were not aware of the change at the time, but if you go back and look in the book, it's pretty shocking.
We co-own, I guess, technically, one of the books, and I've seen the early stuff compared to now, and it's like night and day, but it's still fantastic.
Exactly, but I appreciate your saying so. But if you flip through them, I mean, you can see the granularity of that process.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And I know that things like that are happening right now. I'm just not aware of them.
Now, with the... I guess the popularity has obviously grown over the years, and these days things are a lot more viral than they were when the internet first really started out. How did you guys get your name out there? How did you let people know that you existed back then?
Well, back then, when we started doing it in November of '98, the term webcomic, at least to my knowledge, had not been invented.
Yeah.
There weren't enough of us, again, that I knew of, right, doing it. To name it, there weren't enough that you needed a container object to include all of these items. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
And so, I mean, for us, back then it was easier to get your name out because there simply weren't that many names.
Sure. And was the print versions always on the horizon for you guys? I mean, did you?
No, for us, the print versions are interesting. But they're novel, and for us, it's an opportunity to go back and sort of try to glean lessons from earlier periods in our progression.
Cool.
And also, it's a way to act as a kind of historical record, because some of the stuff, because we really drill into the minutiae of gaming culture and gaming news a lot of the time. And it's a kind of record, for posterity of some of that stuff. And so there's a value in that.
Definitely.
But in general, no, I don't think printing things out is a mystical act, and that's what all art, is crying out to be. Like,
it's just another way to read it, really.
It's just a medium. That's all it is. It's a
Right.
it's a transmission medium with advantages and disadvantages.
Excellent. Terrific. And the video game, obviously that was, I guess, sort of like a next step in and of itself, because you go from talking about video games to actually having one.
Yeah, it was something to try. It was. I mean, I had not. You know, we were talking before a little bit about so like the longer form comics and things like that. And I mean, for us, it's like I was very curious to see if I could write something at a more sustained length. Because I mean, essentially, what we do is we practice. I mean, we're learning to write and draw every time we do it, and the structure of the strip, its release schedule has made us create things all the time. And I was curious to see, from the very beginning to then, like what had I learned? Could I write something and by myself? And typically our writing process is a shared thing,
back and forth.
Yeah. But the game is not a shared writing process.
So it's definitely like almost looking for like the next challenge to like keep yourself on your own toes.
Exactly. I wanted to see if I could do it, if I was capable of it.
How has the video game done? I mean, for you guys?
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
I actually, in general, I mean, I don't know how many hits our site has. I don't know how many copies the game has sold.
That's fine.
That sort of knowing our success at that level of granularity would just drive me crazy.
So you're just overall satisfied that it came out and you're happy with the product.
And I want to be clear. I mean, like, knowing our success, like, because it's so fucking incredible or whatever. I'm just saying that, like, I don't need that level of information. If I'm able to pay my rent, that is sufficiently successful for me. But if I was to go and start talking about page views or something like that, I think it would really drive me nuts.
Yeah. And obviously events like this help your rent to get paid.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, as you can see, you're virtually surrounded by comic artists here that are paying their rent on this convention. So,
all right, you want to give the website out there to everybody just so that they know where to find you?
Sure. We're at pennyarcade.com. That's penny-arcade.com.
Remember that dash, people. It's very, very important.
Crucial.
Yes.
Crucial.
You will not get there without the dash.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Jeremy. And more from Comic Timing to come at the Comic of Cons. Well, what else you got? Come on, man. You got.
Why does every convention have blue tables and blue carpet?
I don't know.
Is that like standard convention center?
I'm surprised you noticed that. I didn't notice that until you told me.
No, it's usually either blue burgundy or black. In my zeal to always upgrade the operation, I'm constantly looking for cheap booth materials on eBay. So it is sort of the standard issue as far as colors for booth displays and for table drapes and that kind of thing.
Man, I'm gonna reuse that Comic Timing banner that I bought like 3 years ago until the day I die. All right, I am never buying another one. It's just.
I have. You got to put one with my name on it when we go to New York.
Yeah, it'll have underneath. I'll spray paint it on featuring Brent Cassina. All right,
it's.
Regularly featuring.
Regularly. Co-starring the one, the only, the Floridian Brent Cassina.
That works too.
All right.
It'll be a giant sticky note on the side. I've got 5 banners now, and I don't know how I ended up with 5 banners.
Because your name has to be that big.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. It's something along those lines.
Well, what should we know about the Superman panel? I mean, what was revealed there that you can tell us, Jamal?
What was revealed there that I can tell you? Mostly we talked about the upcoming Superman storyline, which kicks off this week, if this is coming out this week, or it kicks off the week of what's today? Today is the
11th.
The 11th. So it kicks off the week of the 12th. It's Codename Patriot, which is a multi-issue crossover between Superman, Action, Supergirl, Jimmy Olsen Special Number 2, Superman Secret Files, and what else is coming out? And the Supergirl Annual. So we talked about that a little bit. We talked about the possible future of Flamebird and Nightwing, which I can't really go into, but it's really, really cool and incredibly tragic.
No hints.
No. Well, he just gave us a hint that it's tragic.
Yes. Well, okay. The only hint that I can really give you
Will
is
there be crypto?
Will there be crypto? Crypto is in Adventure Comics.
Yes.
Actually, crypto is featured very heavily in Adventure Comics.
Which you'll know if you listen to the episode of Raging Bulls that I was on.
So you got so you do have crypto. He's going to be pretty prominently featured.
Give us something. People always ask for crypto.
What's the yes? Keep your. I will give you one hint, and that will be very heavily involved. The Metropolis 3.
Ooh.
What are those?
You will find out.
Is that like the Bionic 6?
Kind of. Okay. Kind of. Something happens and something happens and I can't. I don't
something
know.
happens and then something happens. Awesome.
Yeah,
that's all I know. That's all I want to know.
This
man.
happens with that, and yeah.
Well, basically, I see. I don't know what I can say.
No. Honestly, don't say anything that's going to get you in trouble, man.
Yeah,
right?
don't say anything.
Death, mayhem,
want
and destruction. Yes or no?
Because I still want you on Supergirl, so I'll be heartbroken.
Thank you.
So.
That Gilding Day issue, the one that just came out.
Yeah.
Was
oh my god,
amazing.
I was crying.
Thank you.
I was teary-eyed. I was just like, oh my gosh.
I mean, the writing was so good, but the art. I mean, no, I'm just kidding.
Brent's going to give you a How to Draw the DC Way book the next time he sees you.
Oh, I'm going to give him Freddie's.
And he's going to wear a yellow hat too, right?
Yes.
I'll just give him Freddie Williams' new book.
Oh, yes. Hey, Freddie Williams, man, he's going places. JSA All Stars.
He's awesome.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, no, Freddie's a good guy. His wife Kiki is awesome. He's very talented. This book is going to be a big seller for anybody who's getting into. I'm just starting to get into the whole digital realm myself. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty much a traditional as far as drawing. I like the feel of dragging a pencil across a piece of paper. So I'm just starting to get into the whole digital realm.
That sounds sexy.
Well, it is sexy. It's very.
Are you turned on? Does that turn you on?
Yeah, eraser pressing softly upon the parchment.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Now that you say it like that, I think you're Frank Miller.
It's Frank Miller writing a paper sex book.
Damn.
Well, and admit it, Jamal. Codename Patriot's all about Super Patriot, the amalgam character.
Yes, it is, because Super Patriot is back. Because everything old is new again.
Excellent.
Isn't Super Patriot a Savage Dragon character?
No, technically, there are several Super Patriots, aren't there?
Yeah, there are.
There is a Savage Dragon Super Patriot. Here we go on another tangent.
I'm thinking of Super Soldier. That's the amalgam character. There you go.
Yeah, but there's a Marvel. John Walker used to be Super Patriot,
right?
As well.
Right.
Before he became U.S. agent.
Yeah. I actually just finally finished reading my Starman Omnibus Volume 1 the other day, and reading the back end notes by James Robinson, and how we came this close to having a very different run for James Robinson, because he was offered a Doc Samson reboot for Marvel.
Right.
Where he suggested taking Doc Samson to San Francisco and having the Ringmaster be like the anti-hero in that, and then Marvel turned him down, and then he wound up doing Starman after that. So
now we have the Red Hulk.
And now we have the Red Hulk, exactly.
Yes.
So think of how different life could have been comic-wise had James Robinson gone to Marvel instead of DC and maybe done what he's done there.
This is true. This is true. But James has a love for the DC character, for obscure DC characters.
Yes.
Characters
Congo Bill.
Congo Bill aside, Atlas and Codename Assassin, two characters who only appeared once.
Yes, and Crypto.
But Crypto's not that obscure. People love Crypto.
Most importantly, though, he brought Bibbo back.
I don't know why people love Crypto, honestly.
What?
I don't understand it.
He's a dog with a cape. He's a dog with a cape.
It's a super dog in every panel.
If this wasn't your if this wasn't your podcast, I'd tell you to leave. But
Oh, it's your podcast as much as it's mine, and you know that.
Oh, is it now?
Yes, you're a co-host. Damn it! I gave you business cards.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But and like like I was saying, man, he brought back Bibbo. That makes me his friend. Right there, man. I've been dying for Bibbo since the 90s. Bibbo. And he's really fun
I
to
have
say.
no idea who you're talking about, but okay. I'll roll with it.
Bibbo is Superman's best friend, basically, at least according to Bibbo.
And Superman, because Superman is his favorite.
Yeah.
He's the white stereotype in the Superman books.
Okay,
He's the
vaguely
white stereotype in the Superman books.
I thought Superman was the white stereotype in the Superman books.
He's the white hick stereotype in the Superman books.
Yeah, right. I'll give you that a little bit. Although he's a dock worker.
Bibbo's not a doctor.
I said a dock worker.
Oh. Which
sounds like doctor, yes. So, back we go to the con somehow. I'm going to ask a general question. And you can either give me a silly answer or you can give me a serious answer. Did Twilight ruin the con?
Edward is not a vampire. Edward is a sparkly pixie.
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Technically, that's probably really true.
Twilight did not ruin my con, but when I have 16-year-old Korean girls coming up to me asking me, when
how do you know they were Korean?
Well, because
what do you got
being
against
part
Koreans,
Asian
Jamal?
myself, I can tell the difference between different Asians.
Okay,
he can smell them out.
Yes.
So
because I'm Asian and I can't even tell sometimes.
I can't tell if people from Switzerland or Germany.
I can tell if they're Filipino, but that's about it.
Well, Filipinos all look like they're Mexican, so that makes it easy.
Ouch.
So are you Chinese or Japanese? I'm from Laos. There's 3 million people. So are you Chinese or Japanese?
That's one of the all-time classic King of the Hill lines.
Yes.
I'm from Laos. It's like Indian people.
Oh man, this episode is fun.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good thing because with everybody else has already covered San Diego, you're like 3 weeks late.
Well, that's why I'm not doing a true wrap up here, man. I mean that's why it's basically just like how we had our time.
Right. It's a different perspective from
I'm
it.
just busting his balls. You don't have to defend him. Jeez.
Too late.
Too late.
Hold on here.
Mister, I booked my trip late.
What do you I think Twilight is just like any other phenomenon. It's just like Harry Potter. It's just like any of the other stuff. Harry Potter didn't ruin the con when Harry Potter was around.
Were people even asking that? Were people even asking that with Harry Potter? I mean, I just don't.
No, they weren't. And I mean, think of it also. When damn it, I just had it. Yeah, Doctor Who. Doctor Who was huge. And that was that was there. Torchwood was there. Nobody complained about that. But people complained about Torchwood. Not Torchwood. Although they did complain about Torchwood, but don't get me wrong. They complained about Twilight because it's easy to make fun of.
There are those people. Usually, I get the feeling the ones who are complaining about it or talking about it are the ones who are the closeted fans. That's my conclusion.
You think?
The ones who are saying Twilight ruined the Comic-Con? Because I didn't know that they actually ruined it until after Comic-Con people were saying that. I'm just like...
I don't even know how did they ruin the Comic-Con?
I enjoyed the Twilight movie.
And I was just thinking... I'm thinking the ones who... I've come to the conclusion the ones who were saying that, they're the ones who like it the most.
Well, okay. Here's the way...
They just don't want to admit it out loud.
Right. Well, the thing is, Jamal, the way that people are they're very insular about their geekdom, and that's why
I get that.
Yeah, well, that's
why Comic-Con hasn't grown in the past few years.
Yeah, right, sure. Yeah, that's why they're running out of room in San Diego.
Yeah, I'm actually going to skip that discussion because it's been sort of discussed amongst the professionals how Comic-Con isn't San Diego Comic-Con isn't a comic book convention anymore. Mm-hmm. It's a media convention that just happens to keep the comic book theme because it looks good to say they've been around for 40 years.
Yeah, but before Twilight, it was still a certain type of geek there, a certain type of nerd, and now they're bringing in that new fantasy element, and people are afraid. It's as simple as that. People are afraid of change. And that's what Twilight brings. That's how
I thought Twilight brought together 16-year-old girls and 40-year-old women.
Yeah, if there's 16-year-old girls walking around, I don't think people should really be complaining.
There's already anime fans there. Okay, how do you tell the difference?
Yeah, but those anime fans are kind of creepy.
Well, no. Here's my favorite part. Okay, we're waiting online for the masquerade. Okay, and there's this girl walking around with a "You lost the game" like board. You know, like she's walking around. It's a really, really old meme that got started back in the 80s that 4chan basically adopted, and 4chan don't even get me started on that. But
what is 4chan?
4chan is the dregs of society. Basically, that's where all the guys on the internet who never really leave their homes gather together and start memes and look at breasts.
But what does it mean? What does it represent? Like, you lost the game?
You lost the game. The concept itself was started back in the 80s, where if you think about the game, then you lost it.
Interesting.
You get what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a psychological thing. Like, that's how it was originally. Right. Like if you see a sign that says, you lost the game, in essence, the person holding the sign has already lost the game by thinking about it enough to hold.
Kind of like your psyche in a way, kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah. And the 4chan people have brought that to the next level with running around and like, hey, you lost the game. So my girlfriend totally called this one girl out on it to the point where she basically ran into the corner and came close to crying.
Oh.
Yeah. That wasn't the intent. She was basically pointing out the original point of the meme. She said, "Do you even know where this is from?" It's like, yeah, how old is it? It's really old. Like, how old? Like, really, really old. Yeah, it's older than you. And then she was like, yeah, and like, do you even know what it's about? Run.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of the funny thing that kind of annoyed me, it's like I see these free hug signs, and it's like I'm just like thinking to myself, people give me hugs, and I don't even have the sign.
Those are banned at anime conventions. They're actually banned.
Like, suck it, okay?
Okay, you know what? Maybe one of you guys can explain it to me.
Okay.
What the hell is up with the free hug signs?
I wonder the same thing too, because like I'm just like thinking to myself, idiot! I get the free hugs, and I don't even have the sign.
People are sad and lonely. I'm not even joking. People are sad and lonely, and they don't know how to open up to people, so they put up their free hug signs as the only way to actually get affection.
No, you say hi, you're friendly, and and sometimes people will say, they'll hug you, and they say goodbye, they'll hug you. Dude, you don't need a sign.
I understand
I haven't seen Angela, but you sound cute, so so I'm just going to assume that people just want to hug you anyway.
Well, I've talked to you for more than 5 seconds, Ange, and you sound like a nice person. So yes, I probably would give you a friendly hug. But these are
you sound cute has never really worked good for me.
But Brent,
are you like indirectly insulting me?
No, why would I do that? I have nothing to gain from that.
But Brent, you're so man pretty.
I'm just saying. Not 100% correct. You sound cute.
You look pretty.
Brent, there's a difference in how you say it. I said it, and it sounded sincere. You said it, and it sounds like, put the lotion in the basket. You're so cute.
Yet again, I'll make the comment, but Brent, you're so man pretty.
Thanks, Brandon. Love you too.
But anyway, no. To go back to it though, these are the type of people that cannot actually talk to other human beings, so they hold up the free hug signs as a way to sort of open up the conversation. These signs are banned at anime conventions because there are people that were starting to charge for hugs.
What?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
It's one step away from solicitation, and that's why they've been banned at anime conventions.
That's like glorified prostitution. Come on now.
That's basically what it is. Yeah.
I don't have to pay for a hug from anybody.
Exactly.
You just take your hugs.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. You smile, you say hi,
You're a glomper.
I'm a glomper.
What?
That's a running pounce. That's what a glomp is.
She calls herself an anime fan and she doesn't know what a glomp is?
I never said I was. Where did you get that idea?
because someone said something. I said something about the anime girls being scary.
Well,
and
no, I'm
careful.
just saying we have to learn from the yellow hat incident. We can't just automatically knock people.
It's true, but some people are weird.
That's what I've learned from the yellow hat incident.
It's very true, but some people are weird.
So I mean, yeah, I'm sure people can say that about comic book fans, and
yeah.
But what I've learned in San Diego this year, action figure fans do not hold a candle to comic book fans.
Really,
this is true.
So that's the only reason why I said it. Because.
In what way do action figure fans not hold a candle to comic book fans?
I was sitting through the Mattel Palooza panel, and it was like the questions that just came up. It was like, dude, you've got to be kidding me. You people actually want a figure of this? Seriously?
Like what?
God, what's that? It's that in the live action movie. Can't remember the name of it because it was like a Orko reject. That's the only way I remember it.
They want a Batman killer whale figure.
No, it was begins with a W. It's like in the Masters of the Universe live action movie that came out. There was like this wannabe Orko thingy. I can't even remember. But like some little kid was asking, and I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. No.
Wait, a little kid was asking for it? Wow.
Yeah, like some kid was like, "Are you gonna come out with a Wilgo or whatever? I don't know what the heck it is." And they, "Are you gonna come out with?" I'm like, "You got to be kidding me."
Well, okay,
seriously.
But that's only one step away from, and they always manage to be at a panel that I'm at. Like my response is, I always wind up with the one guy who goes up at a panel and is like, excuse me, in issue number 17 of Green Lantern. There's one moment where Hal's hue appeared slightly yellow. Will that be discussed?
We actually had a guy at the Superman panel seriously ask us if we were going to bring Nuclear Man into the books.
Wow!
Holy crap! No.
Wouldn't it be funny if somebody actually said yes?
Oh. See, but that's the thing is you have to be careful what you say because any little
and then you'd probably get the nastiest email. You get the nastiest email. You get Imagine, and they'll probably be on your doorstep or something like threatening. And no, sorry.
Well, don't. I made the mistake 1 year. Or very early on when I first started really getting work in the business of leaving my business cards out on the table unguarded. Oh, shit. And I got a phone call from this 11-year-old at 2:00 in the morning. Oh. and I'm just like, how did you get this number? Well, I was at the convention and you took one of my business cards, didn't you? Where are your parents? It's 2:00 in the morning.
Well, didn't I?
Why did you put shorts on Supergirl?
Oh God!
At this time of night.
Oh, yeah, Jamal. Why would you do such a horrible, horrible thing like that? You should be ashamed of yourself.
How dare you?
I like the shorts, so fuck you, everybody.
Oh, we can actually swear on this? I had no idea.
Yes, we can curse. We can curse. We can curse only when it's really, really warranted, and that was warranted. I mean, it's a costume tweak. Get over it, people.
The Supergirl short. You know what? I've been sort of trying to keep as low a profile. I got nothing but jokes about Supergirl shorts for 6 days. Nothing but jokes from everybody. From everybody. I had Greg Rucka making jokes about Supergirl shorts.
Well, you know why? It's because you took away every poor man's porn. It's like taking away a poor man's porn. Seriously.
Did you salute those shorts, Jamal?
Yes, I did. I ran him right up the flagpole and gave him a hearty hi-ho silver.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
If you take away the TNA, you will get Joe K's. That didn't rhyme at all.
No, it didn't.
Yes, I will get all the holdovers. Like there's this guy on the DC message board, empty-handed, Actually, there's a couple of them. There's a couple of them.
That's his call sign, empty-handed.
That's his call sign.
He's really upset about the shorts then, huh?
Yes. Okay, so empty-handed on the DC message board. Let's see. There's a little cabal of these guys. There's the big one, or I don't know if he's actually big, but I'm making assumptions. There's a guy who goes by the ever so clever nom de guerre of Larry Gardner.
Larry Gardner.
You know, I have a pet peeve about the DC booth.
Okay.
No, see, past years I'd see all the artists, on their signing areas, whatnot.
Right.
And it was a little crowded, crowded chaos, but it had the nice carpet, so it all worked out.
Right.
This year, I saw the crowd. Didn't see anybody signing, though, but then yet there was times for people signing. It seemed like every single time I went, there was a crowd just for the pins. And for for the swag, and I'm just like, okay, we're signing. Where is everybody? No, it's like, okay, excuse me, who are you in line for? Oh, we're in line for the stuff. It's like, seriously, it's like, sweetie, it's in every con. If you've gone to other cons, it's the same stuff.
But that is San Diego, Angela.
Yes,
that is what the convention has become about. It's about getting as much free shit as you possibly can.
Dude,
and you can't.
I thought we weren't going to get into the professionals bitching.
Wait, no. This is not about the professionals bitching, Jamal. Please continue your point before Brent rudely interrupted you.
Okay, this isn't.
He's never coming on the show again. I'm just going to scare him off like that.
No, he's not. No, nobody scares anybody off like Raph. Come on.
True.
This is not about bitching. I'm not bitching as a professional. I'm bitching as a guy who would love to just walk around the show floor and see shit without being pushed in every single direction. If I stop for more than 30 seconds, that's what I'm talking about.
Or the ones who just randomly stop just to take a picture of some random person in some random costume.
Oh God.
You gotta love those.
But the thing about it is, I don't blame people, because I don't even know how much it costs to get in. I don't even know how much the tickets are. I know
next year, Jamal, it is going to cost, and this was at the show. I don't know how much it's actually going to cost, but pre-sale for next year was $100 for the weekend
per day. Or for the weekend?
For the weekend, which also makes me think.
Preview night.
Yeah, which means that I assume Wednesday's going to be a full day next year.
Probably. Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's probably going to be about 120-ish.
I don't blame people for trying to get the best value out of their con experience as they can, but that's what it becomes all about. It's all like, I'm sitting at my booth, and I have to stop people from taking printed sketchbooks off my table and walking away because they just assume that everything's free.
Awkward.
Why the hell not?
It's awkward. That must be so awkward. It'd be like, ooh, pretty sketchbook. It's like, excuse me.
It does. I felt so bad afterwards. I should have just gave it to him because I felt so bad afterwards. But there was this one guy. He was in a wheelchair.
Oh shit!
And he comes up to the table, and he picks up my little, because I have two sketchbooks that I have available, and he picks up the little one and the $10 one, and he's like, "So is this free?" I was like, "No, it's not." It's like, "Oh, well, thanks." I'm like, "For what?
What?
Thanks for what?" He's like, "For the sketchbook." I'm like, "That's not free." And he looks at me completely deadpan. It's like, "Oh, I thought you were joking." And I was like, "No, I wasn't."
Awkward.
That's what we like to call a 5-finger discount.
It wasn't even a 5-finger discount. It was just sort of like, "Oh God, should I just give it to him?" But then if everybody who comes up to me and mistakenly thinks it's free, people would just they don't even look. They just walk by and just grab stuff. And I actually grabbed one guy by the hand as he was getting ready to take it off the table.
You're about to smack the hand, be like, "No."
Well, it's at least free for me, right, Jamal? I mean,
of course.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Of course. All right.
Yeah.
Everything's free for me.
Okay, people, it's Sunday. We're winding down a little bit here, but we're also here with James Hefferon, who has a brand new book out there, Diamond available, so it might be a little easier for you guys to find it. It tolls for these, so why don't you tell everybody about it?
Well, I would best describe it as a Dawn of the Dead meets Da Vinci Code. The setup is a plague that happens during the Crusades, island of Cyprus. Bodies hauled away in carts, dumped in a ravine. Bodies start disappearing and start coming back. Just something that sort of ties in of what's actually causing this, sort of strung through the book. You find out in the end with the gathering of the villagers left, the ragtag masses all gathering for the final fight. So.
Awesome. Now, zombies are sort of the in thing these days. I mean, sure, they've always been around, but they're sort of a lot more popular now than they were once upon a time. Have you been sitting on this for a while, or is this something that came to you recently?
Yeah, I know I always wanted to do a zombie tale. I thought I had a twist to it, so I thought I'll start to sort of to nurture this, and then I thought I came up with something that really could tie the whole thing together in sort of a credible way to zombie fans that have pretty much seen it all. So, I wasn't gonna. I knew I wanted to do a zombie book at some point. I just didn't want to do the radioactive cemetery. I knew I had to come up with something because there's a lot of hardcore fans that I would really like to look at this and say this is a good zombie tale, and just didn't want to be something anyone had ever seen. So
no thriller dancing and no cricket bats.
Well, there are those in the director's cut, but we don't have that version out yet. So.
It's funny. We went to the masquerade, and all of a sudden they clap their hands for one of the skits, and they start just doing a zombie thriller dance right on the stage. I think that sort of proves like combination of the zombies being in and the Michael Jackson not being around anymore. That thriller is back in everybody's minds all of a sudden.
But I think it's great to play in what I would call other. Sandboxes from what I normally do for material. I haven't never done a tale like that, so it was a lot of fun. And hopefully the fans that like zombie stuff like it. So, and fans that don't, if they've read my other stuff like Territory 51 or Gangs of Camelot or a book I'm doing for Radical called Feast of Fools, that they give it a shot. So.
Yeah, Radical's actually been doing pretty well for themselves since they came around with the Hercules and the whatnot.
Yeah, they're a great company. Barry, Jesse, I know Dave Elliott has left. He's a great guy. David Wool, I think, is the new guy there. All a bunch of great guys, great books. So please support them.
Well, fantastic. And this is available in Diamond currently, or was it already available?
Yeah, it was in the April previews. Okay. We had a staff pick from Jim Meyer there.
Oh, cool.
Diamond's been very supportive of it, and hopefully the fans will be too. So.
Now, is there a way to get it outside of Diamond? Is it available on your website? Or
the great guys at DCBS have it, Haven, Westfield, otherwise through lawdogcomics.net. I'll set you up.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks for joining us here, James, and hope the success keeps on coming.
Thanks so much, Ian.
Get out of the way.
The little one I don't mind so much. But I have like the $30 one, which is I had 100 copies printed. It cost me money to do this.
Of course. So, yeah, please.
Well, $30. What is in
30. 30. It's 48 pages, glossy black and white.
48 pages for $30?
Yes.
Are we talking about like comic books here?
No, it's
$3.99 is bad. Man, man.
It's an art book. It's not
it's an art book, so it justifies $30.
Yes, it does, actually.
It does, yes.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
I can never justify buying one of them sketchbooks for $20 or $30. I'm sorry.
Some people do.
Oh.
Some people do.
If you're an art fan, that's your thing. I'm an art fan. I've got a huge collection of sketchbooks.
Actually,
I got a huge collection of your art. It's in boxes, and it cost me $2.99. I'm just saying. And then some of those 48 pages for sure will be, I'm sure.
Hey, man, come on. That Miss Martian I got from you, Jamal, man, I would have paid $80 for that, all right?
Thanks, man.
All right? I got your back. I got your back. Don't worry.
And he's got to do a good job, but, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Brent, you got to think about it this way.
I know you're trying to sell your wares and stuff, but $30 just seems a little excessive.
Hey, actually, I think $30 is a deal.
Well, let's have Jamal explain what he was going to explain. Go ahead.
Well, okay. I will explain. I will justify the $30 price tag only by saying that the what it cost me to make, and and I only made 100 copies. And so, what
now
it
you're making it limited. You're creating a false demand for it.
I am not creating a false demand.
Holy crap! This is the bait and switch episode of Comic Timing, isn't it? When did we become CNN? What the fuck, man? When did we become Fox News?
I feel violated suddenly.
Obama's a terrorist. It's just in.
Oh.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Well, hey, I mean, on the bright side, at least you didn't have to pulp all your ones like Mr.
That's
Frank
true.
Cho.
Oh, poor Frank. I feel bad for Frank actually because that hurts. I know exactly how he feels.
Yeah.
That really hurts.
Definitely. Yeah.
What happened?
He had printed up a sketch. He does these limited edition sketchbooks for San Diego every year. He actually had to pulp the 2,500 copies that he had made because there was some piece of artwork that one of the companies that he was working for didn't give him permission to use.
Yeah.
Well, that's not nice.
Well, I mean, it was one of their characters, so legally they have the right.
Right, and they wouldn't even let him just post over it with something else. They wanted it pulped.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I think people don't understand with the whole like sketchbook sketches commissions thing is that the bigger companies, DC and Marvel, don't really come after us as long as it's limited. Right. You know what I mean? Like, we
as
can't
long as you charge $30 for it.
Oh,
sorry.
Wow.
Oh my God. Continue. Just.
Sorry, I've heard rap.
Carry on.
Just consider him to be a buzzing in the background. That's fine.
People really do like me on the show for some reason. I can't figure out.
Like I said, if this wasn't your podcast, I'd be like, peace out.
It's okay. Just think about it this way, Jamal. You can smack him in person come Super Show.
That's true. And I'm pretty sure I outweigh you by at least 100 pounds. So
that got a height. All right. So the big companies don't go after you as long as it's limited.
Right, as long as and and they do occasionally. My response usually is, okay, you go after Adam Hughes first, then you come after me.
Right. You
stop Adam from doing his sketchbook, and then you can tell me not to do mine.
How much does he charge?
His are smaller.
Yeah.
So he usually charges $10, I think.
Yeah.
But the sketchbooks that he do. What kind of English am I speaking tonight? The sketchbook that he usually does, the format that he usually does, I think is, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 4 by 8 or something like that, or like it's smaller. The $30 sketchbook that I am currently selling is 8.5 by 11 and 48 pages on glossy paper
Since I'm nice
style.
to you, unlike some people, can I get a discount? Since
yes, of course.
Are not being so nice.
Pay $50 for this thing. Watch.
yeah. For you, it's $75.
For you, it's good.
I have 5 fingers. Can I get a discount?
Oh, there's always room for the 5-finger discount.
Oh dear. Well, and let me mention something else about the con real quick, okay? Because the weirdest thing to me in the world was that we were able to walk around on Saturday, and that was the easiest day. For the 4. Yeah. For some reason, Saturday during the day, like before afternoon really hit, it was the easiest to walk around that we found all weekend.
Mine was Friday before lunchtime.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. At the time, I think we were waiting for something, so we weren't actually around then. But yeah, it's funny how depending on the days, certain times you would think it would be packed, just totally aren't.
Well, there was a huge influx of people on Friday, especially Friday afternoon, around 4:00. So it's sort of
that's when it got ridiculous for me.
Hey, Jamal, where were you set up in the hall anyway? Because that might have been one of the reasons that I didn't see you all weekend.
I was actually in Hall F. I was right by the Sony booth.
Okay.
So I was like booth, where was it, 4301? That's where we were.
All right.
So when you walked into Hall F, you could see the three of us. I was actually set up with Mike McCone and Jim Calafiore.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, nice.
That's a nice star setting right there.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's nowhere near the size of Fat Naked Rave, which is like 20, the All-Star Creators booth with the giant island in the middle of Hall G.
I don't ever want to be at a Fat Naked Rave.
Well, no, the Fat Naked Rave booth, for anybody who doesn't know, it was like Bruce Timm, Amanda Connor, Arthur Adams, J. Scott Campbell, Phil Noto.
The ghost of Jack Kirby.
Does Bruce Timm smile? Because I heard that at cons he does not smile.
He's
supposed to be like a really miserable bastard.
After 4 days of San Diego smile? I don't know.
I still find myself smiling a little bit. No, but
Jamal's taking my jokes fairly well. He must have done okay.
I actually spoke to Bruce very briefly because
he looked very sunburnt.
He did. I've heard stories about how he's supposed to be all like miserable and everything, but he seemed friendly, at least when I talked to him.
It must have been a Twilight panel. It must have cheered him right up.
But I think it's kind of like when you're on that level, like when you're on the Bruce Timm level, because
But he's only famous for being a producer. I mean, he's a damn good one. He's barely put out any substantial artwork to me, that of my knowledge, though.
But there are people who love his artwork, and there are people who his artwork goes for quite a bit of money. When you get to that level where anything you do suddenly, if you're you can be nice and you can do sketches for everybody,
and you can charge $30 for a sketchbook.
Holy crap!
Yeah, he's not giving that up.
Dude, Brent, man, come on, let it go.
Get over it. Man up.
All right, that's it. I'm taking you two into a corner right now.
You know what, Brent? No soup for you. No soup for you.
Next.
Story.
Right.
It's just that you were busy interviewing, so I couldn't.
Ooh. Chris has a story.
Not a big story.
Let's say it anyway.
Story. No, while you were interviewing over there, I came walking back to see you, and I noticed somebody dropped the balloon. Like I saw it, like a little balloon on a stick, and I saw it drop to the floor. So I picked it up, and I went, I think you dropped this. And the people walking in front of me ignored me. So I just dropped it in the guy's bag. And then when I came back here, I see them standing over there. They just discovered the balloon in their bag, and now they're staring at it with amazed wonder and confusion.
You are the spreader of balloons. Balloons!
I think I just could really scare the hell out of a father and son.
You just broke their mind.
Apparently. It's Ghostbusters balloon, by the way.
I am not afraid of that balloon.
Should I go get it for you?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm good. Okay. All right. End of story.
Question.
Yes. I want to make a sketchbook next year.
Favorite cosplay you saw at con?
Favorite cosplay that I saw? That's kind of tough, actually, because I saw quite a few costumes that I thought were really good. I saw a really good Jack Nicholson as the Joker costume.
Was it Jack Nicholson himself?
No, it was a guy. He was in the basically he had the smeared makeup, from the museum scene.
Oh, cool!
With the big artist hat and the smock and everything. That was really cool. There was the guy dressed like Bumblebee.
Oh yes, I did see that guy.
Yeah,
there were
which
two
I think
Bumblebees.
he dented. There were two. There was a cardboard one and there was a plastic one. There's like a vinyl one, which was they were both actually really well done. There were a lot of really good costumes, actually. A lot of good cosplay.
I agree with that. Yeah, especially the Masquerade was much better this year than it was 2 years ago. I'll go ahead and say that. I mean, there were a ton of really good ones, especially this one kid that was dressed as Samurai Jack, and then he had his father dressed as Aku. Yeah, and they had them battle out on the stage, and the Aku costume was towering. I mean, entirely like it almost reached the ceiling. It was that big, and that was by far my favorite of the con.
No love for Red Lantern.
What's her name? The nerdy bird.
Yeah, Jill.
She was dressed as Yeah, she was dressed as a Red Lantern.
Nice.
She had the cat. She had
Yes. She was at the DC Universe panel.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
She gave the cat to Dan.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was pretty cool.
And I saw the cutest little. I saw that, and I saw Ganthet, like a little kid dressed as Ganthet. I'm like, oh, cutest little thing ever. And, like when you took a picture, he did a little pose and everything. It was so cute.
Leisure Suit Boba Fett.
Leisure Suit.
I didn't see that.
It was Boba Fett dressed in a leisure suit, holding a margarita glass.
I did see a Supergirl though, with like the perfect blonde hair. It was like yes.
Shorts or no shorts?
I saw.
I remember. I do have a picture with her and Jill
Ian,
actually.
Be nice. Ian.
There was
Be
actually
nice.
there was a really good Superman who was hanging around the DC booth, and then I remember where I'd seen him before, and he's the was a Josh Boltinghouse, the one who that they picked for the Superman celebration.
Oh, cool.
In Illinois.
Cool.
Yeah. So he was there, and actually very convincing. Little too young looking for the part, but good build and everything else. And then there was actually this one guy dressed as Indiana Jones, but he had like spiders on he had spiders all over his back.
I hate spiders.
Which is pretty cool. It's just pretty cool.
Any Indiana Jones cosplayer gets props from me.
The odd costume I saw was somebody dressed up as a YouTube display.
What?
Yeah, I saw that.
Like as the actual like page?
Like the little box and everything, and I'm just like,
nice.
I was just like, okay.
There was a guy dressed up as I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think there was a guy who came dressed up as an iPod one year with like the click wheel and everything.
Oh man.
I saw a guy dressed up as Phantom, and it was like, okay, you look good, but I don't think I want to see men in purple spandex.
Brent, you see any cosplay outside of your own room?
Wow.
I totally went there.
And then of course, there were the multiple versions of the same character. Like you had, the multiple versions of the Torchwood cast.
Oh yeah,
yeah, yeah. Which included a young lady dressed like Captain Jack.
Oh, dude. All right. Okay.
I'm sorry. It's just he's trying to keep the show on track. It's just funny.
It's funny because it never works.
It never does.
That's my problem with it. Yeah. But was the girl at least convincing that she at least have the right haircut?
Yeah, no, she had the right haircut. She had they looked good. It was all three characters.
Poor Yanta.
So. Poor Yanta. Wait. What do you mean, poor Yanta? I haven't watched the. Oh God.
Wait.
Spoilers.
Wait. You haven't watched it yet?
I only saw the first episode. I bought the DVD. I haven't watched it yet.
I'm not giving anything away by saying poor Yanto. It's a bad day for every member of the Torchwood team. That's really all you need to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything.
All right.
Except that Snape killed Dumbledore. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
For those of you who haven't heard.
Been living under a rock.
Oh, and Clark Kent is Superman.
Oh, God
What?
damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, number one Superman fan. I had to ruin that for you.
Damn it!
Such a good mystery, too.
No,
I mean, he's the exact same height, same hair color, same eye color, same build. Clark Kent couldn't possibly be Superman.
He sworn it was Lex Luthor.
The next thing you're going to tell me is who's Batman is, right?
Dick Grayson.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Who is it?
I don't know. J. Paul Valley.
I'm Batman.
My parents are dead.
My parents are dead.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. If only Raph was here to tell us to not say that anymore.
We're back here at San Diego Comic-Con. It's Steve Weinberger here. He's got a new book called No Air Guitar Allowed, and sort of like you're used to the superhero guides, this is the concert guide. So explain that a little bit to the people out there.
No Air Guitar Allowed, it's all about the fans, all specifically about the fans that go to concerts, that love concerts, all the concert faux pas, all the people you either don't want to run into or actually are. I mean, I've made every mistake in the book, so I'm kind of like the leader of the circus.
Now, is this both for like stadium concerts and for small venues?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, because all these characters pretty much exist at all of them, so you're going to see them everywhere. You're going to see the unauthorized T-shirt guy at a bar venue as well as at a stadium venue. So.
My favorite ones are the guys that whip out the doobies like halfway through the concert, you know, and you got to smell that stuff for the rest of it, man.
And it's funny though too, because it's like a double standard now. Like people get pissed off at the guy next to you smoking a cigarette while you're waiting for a joint on the other hand. I mean, it's hilarious. It's because that's always been legal in arenas. It's like the only place where it's totally legal.
Right. Well, well, with the situation here with No Guitars Allowed, you got a nice combination of writing and art that I saw in there. Is it more of a comic book or is it more of a guide?
Yeah, it's more of a guide. I mean, basically, we took each character and we kind of had a look for each character. You know, like the Play That One Song guy, or the unauthorized T-shirt guy, or the person that in the parking lot that's scalping tickets. But we kind of have a look for every single person.
Okay, cool.
And then I obviously exaggerate it to the kill. You know.
And how's business here been here at San Diego?
Oh, it's fantastic, man. I mean, it's cool because there's such a mixture of the people that really get the book want it right away.
Yeah.
You know, people are here specifically for to see the different types of art. But if you're into concerts, if you're into this kind of book, and this right away you want it.
Now, is this your first time in Small Press Expo?
Yeah, I've never done this. Is my first time doing Comic-Con, so it's been an awesome experience.
Yeah,
awesome.
This is my second time here, and I think it's even bigger here than it was 3 years ago when I was here the last time. I mean, it seems to just continually be expanding.
Yeah, they're saying this is like the third year in a row it's been sold out. Yep. I mean, months and months and months in advance. They're even talking about having to extend the bill. They have a contract in 2012. They were saying they might have to extend it, make it bigger.
Yeah, they've basically been saying if you don't start the expansion by 2011, we're out of here. But I'd love to still see it continue here in San Diego.
Yeah, I mean it's fantastic. I mean you don't get to see. I mean, San Diego is like the greatest city. You know, I mean, you have everything here. So I mean, and to have something like this, I mean, to when it started out years ago, when you have just maybe a couple thousand people max, to see it turn into 125,000 people over 4 days, it's insane.
Well. To me, San Diego is sort of like New York, only nicer people, cleaner, and no humidity.
Well, I mean, being a native New Yorker, I could agree with some of that. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, were you a fan of comics growing up? I mean, like, what's your background exactly?
It's more concerts.
Okay, cool.
I love comic books, obviously.
Sure,
but being over 1,000 concerts, I've kind of caught.
God.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I mean, I'm just such a concert goer observer. So that's kind of where I came up with the concept that this is definitely right up my alley, because I've seen every single person over and over and over again on all these shows.
What type of music? Wide variety? Or?
Yeah, classic. Okay. And classic. Alternative, punk. I mean, it's pretty much all across the board. And then I even do a thing on parents and kids and them going to shows as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it's like, it's all it's all across the board.
Fantastic. And what are some of your favorite concerts that you can list off the top of your head that you've been to that we might be like, oh my God, you were there?
You know what? One of Springsteen was the first time I saw Springsteen in '84 was like a life-changing experience for me. Yeah, because I used to go into all the metal shows. I was like the guy that was trying to. See, I have that hair where you can't get it long; it would just go wider.
Yeah.
So it sucked, and I was trying to get that rocker hair and pull it back. So I was like Mr. Metal guy in the '80s until I saw Springsteen, and then Springsteen was like a life-changing event for me. I mean, people back east know that. You know, those marathon shows he puts on year after year after year. So.
Alrighty, and where can we find out more about the book?
Go to noairguitarallowed.com and get it there, or right through Amazon as well. Get it there too.
Fantastic. All right. Well, Steve, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Ian. Nice meeting you.
All right. Pleasure's all mine, and obviously more to come here at San Diego. Well, no, actually, talk about good mysteries. Yeah, who is Superwoman?
Yeah, well, I mean, spoilers for anybody who doesn't know, Superwoman is indeed Lucy Lane. Not a robot, not a clone, not an android. She's the real Lucy.
I was hoping for an
And all
android
will be
robot clone.
Yes, I know, but all will be revealed in the Supergirl annual.
Is this being tied into Blackest Night? She's going to come back as a zombie robot clone?
No, actually, we're not doing a Blackest Night crossover.
Oh. But
shocker.
Yeah, because Streaky's not dead.
Yes, Streaky is not dead. I actually get to draw Streaky in this issue. Yay. I haven't drawn Streaky yet.
Cat.
See, how come people don't ask about Streaky like they ask about Crypto?
Because Streaky, the current Streaky, doesn't have any powers.
Yeah.
She does in Wednesday Comics.
Well, that's Wednesday's comic. Okay,
Yeah,
that's Wednesday Comics.
Yeah, that's Wednesday Comics. That's a totally different animal. Only it's still
That's
a cat.
This is true.
There's no continuity in that. Is that the
Adam
canon
Strange is
that-
on Ranagar. Isn't that in continuity?
Yeah, anyway.
You're on your own.
And Wednesday Comics is really, really good.
I haven't picked up the last 3 yet. I'm waiting for them to come in my box, but I'm looking forward to reading them when they do.
Yeah, I've only read the first one myself, actually, so I'm in similar waters.
Oh, I'm curious about like the infamous box. Do you get them like? Is it like an every month thing where it just magically appears on your doorstep with like various things?
On Heroes Corner, you can choose from weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly.
Oh, we're not talking about Heroes Corner. That's right, Heroes Corner, HeroesCorner.com. All right.
I mean, do they randomly give you things, or is it just like?
No,
I'm just curious.
Well, because I'm exclusive, I get everything except for like the really premium stuff. I get all the trades, I get all the hardcovers, I get all the monthlies.
No company car though.
No company car.
Oh.
But what are premiums, quote unquote, air quote?
Like the absolutes. We don't get the absolutes.
What?
Yeah.
How dare they?
But you get the trades and the hardcovers?
Yeah.
What do you do with all that stuff? eBay?
No, I hold on to them for a while, and what I don't read, I give away.
Money machine, Mr. eBay?
It is actually, I could actually get into a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
for doing
it as much. Yeah. Well,
Didn't you watch The West Wing, that one episode where the intern sold something? Hello, people.
Here, I know.
It wasn't an intern actually. It was a former editor.
Oh,
donate them to me, and I'll put them on eBay for you.
No,
and I'll give you
damn it. That's a no.
That's reasonable.
But here's the problem. The reason why I give them away is,
because you want more people to read comics.
Well, there's that, and then there's the fact that they after a while they just take up way too much space in our somewhat sizable 2-bedroom apartment. But let's keep in mind that I have a small girl running around here.
Yeah.
Usually leaving her toy phone in various places. But I've got a 3-foot high stack of trades and hardcovers that I haven't even gotten to read yet. That's how bad it is.
Yeesh.
Yeah, I know that.
Speaking of trades, that 50% off trade bin near the back of the con was so sexy.
I didn't even get to see. I didn't even get to see that stuff.
I don't go shopping at cons. It sounds people look at me like what?
What?
Right. I don't. Well, no, because it's all the time that you look at back issues, you could spend doing something else. You can go spend getting a sketch.
That was my Wednesday. That's
it.
I only spent Wednesday doing it.
Well, because my comic book shop had a contest.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Comic-Con Snap. There were these list of things you had to do, and you got points for them. And one of the points was you needed a Marvel staffer to hold a DC comic.
Oh, nice.
And it was he was like, no, I'll only do it if it has Etrigan on the cover, or if it has Etrigan in it, Etrigan the Demon in it. I'm just thinking to myself, I'm not going through back issues for that. Sorry, I love you, but I did get a DC staffer to hold a Marvel comic, so I was
good.
happy with it.
And his name was Jamal Igle.
I can't say the name because I promised this person I wouldn't.
Okay.
Right.
Because he was like, I'll lose my job now because of you. I'm like, no, I won't say anything. I promise.
Well, it's not like DC guys lose their job for mentioning Captain America at a panel.
Hey, you never know.
Well, but anyway, just going back to that though, I got Scud the Disposable Assassin for 50% off, the complete Scud.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Very cool.
I was very, very happy with that score.
I love hearing about other people's purchases and stuff.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah,
because I got other good.
Oni
other good
loves
stuff.
me. Oni, I got like a whole bunch of shirts from Oni.
Oh, cool. Well, folks, it's my first time around here where I managed to be standing behind the booth as I talk to the one, the only, the giant. All right, fine, none of that. Steve Bryant. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Ian, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. It's Sunday. I'm almost out of here. I'm exhausted. I'm sure you are too.
And you still have the radio pipes. My voice is shot, and you've still got the big voice guy pipes.
Well, the good thing about my voice is that when it goes hoarse, I just am able to go in a world even better, because that's just the way it works.
Well, this morning when I woke up, I actually had the voice from the large black inmate in Raising Arizona. So I'm walking around this morning going, sometimes I get the menstrual cramps real hard. But I can't do it now. But like 7 in the morning, I'm comedy gold. 7:15, I'm back to sounding like a 14-year-old prepubescent teenager.
Thanks for making me think of you and menstrual cramps in the same sentence.
I'm a giver.
I'm never going to get that out of my head. You suck. Please
I live to give.
Please take a sip of your Pepsi before we continue here. That's better. All right.
It's diet. I got to maintain my girlish figure.
Exactly. So how's the weekend been going for you?
It's been really good. Well, my perception of really good is probably different than most.
Okay.
Indie Creator Soapbox coming.
Right.
I'm even Steven this weekend, so that's good.
Woo!
If you break even, it's a good day at the office.
Especially at San Diego.
Yes. So, well, I'm even for my hotel and food.
That's all that matters.
I paid for the flight months ago, so I've kind of written that off. I paid for the table, so, all that stuff. But, yeah, you walk around, you show your work around, you sell books, hopefully you recruit new readers, maybe meet some editors and try to find something to happen.
Awesome.
And of course, you get the litany of people going down the aisles talking about, this could be a movie. And, the reality of it is you don't know which of them are BS artists.
Real,
and,
right.
You might have somebody that's just a comer who's going through to snag like 100 copies of everything so that, when their boss says, why didn't we get this movie?
They can say, well, we had this right
we
here.
Have
right
it. It's
here.
in, box 47 in the Indiana Jones fucking warehouse at the end of Raiders. Oh, sorry.
Oh, but, come on. Do you remember what show you're on? Jesus.
Yes.
Come on.
But anyway, yeah, so you just don't know who you're going to end up with coming down your aisle. So, boy, that sounds like a bad euphemism.
That's what she said.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Now we've got all this stuff happening so late in the day.
How different was it to be at the 8 booth versus here in the small press? Did you get a different crowd or anything? Or because I know you were split between the two there.
The 8 booth was really tough because I think we're pretty fortunate with where we are on the floor here. We're in Small Press Pavilion, but we're right on an aisle, and we get really good traffic, so that's great. The 8 booth, the booth location was pretty rough, and we didn't have a whole lot of traffic there, or maybe it was just because I was there. But here has been great, and I'm going to request the same space. M14 for those of you keeping score next year.
That's right, that's M14. M14, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to request the same space, and I know my neighbor, Jim Heffron, booth neighbor, we're not in the same suburb, but he's gonna have the same space too, so we're gonna be back here because traffic is pretty good.
Well, isn't being in a booth this close to being in a suburb anyway?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Except we have walls in a suburb, and here we have nice, lovely banners of creatures and all that fun stuff.
Well, and you're splitting space between all your pals here,
yes.
which is good to see.
Yeah, well, I've got 2/3 of the booth. I'm of course, pimping Athena Voltaire.
Yes. Never heard of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think this fall we're going to be launching a webcomics collective.
Oh, terrific.
With Jim Heffron, again, my booth mate here, illustrator Jim Nelson, who's done a bunch of Magic the Gathering and World of Warcraft stuff.
Right.
He has his history is actually in comics. He used to do a bunch of inking for First Comics back in the day.
Okay.
So Jim's going to be doing a web strip. Both Jims are. I will be doing one called Cauldron, which is like H.P. Lovecraft meets L.A. Confidential.
Okay.
And Dave Wachter's going to be involved.
Oh.
I know he just launched his awesome strip, The Guns of Shadow Valley, but I think he's going to portal with us too.
Terrific. Excellent.
So, and some other people that we're talking to that are still kind of on the fence. So it'll probably be an ongoing, growing collective is our hope. But that's going to launch in the fall.
Okay.
So frequency52.com.
Frequency52.
No relation to anything else 52.
But 52 is the clue.
No, 52, it's just that many weekly webcomics.
We get you.
So
We get you.
52 weeks in the year.
No Booster Gold, no Skeets.
No.
All right.
And no lawsuits.
Oh, okay, fine.
Just
fine.
comics.
Perfectly.
No lawsuits.
just comics. That's got to be the tagline right there, man.
Actually, we were going for serialized weekly comics.
Okay.
Is that's what it boils down to. It's a lot of dramatic stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun, though.
Now, are you looking towards the web just as the future for this, or are you also going to be looking for the publishing aspect too?
I'd like to collect it at the end of it.
Okay.
It was just kind of a lark. We always have this kind of hey kids, let's put on a show kind of mentality. And
from you, I'd never imagined.
I know
that.
it's scary, isn't it? But it just seemed like a fun way to put a new property out. I mean, things have changed a lot on the web since I was doing Athena on the web.
Yeah.
And so much of what I thought I knew back then, all the rules have changed. So I want to stay happy like the kids. Suddenly we're snapping our fingers, looking like,
Hey, Daddy, cool
Dean and Jerry or something. I don't know. It just seems like a fun time to try to reinvent myself and float a new property out there. And then, of course, can I keep pimping?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
No. That's it. You're done. It's over. We'll do it live.
Oh, no. Right before the show, the ever-amazing June Bob Kim sent me another batch of pages from what was formerly going to be called Ursula Wilde. I've changed the name of the feature to Cipher.
Oh, okay.
As in, like, uncovering, the truth and stuff like that, because I didn't want to just be the guy that was known as he creates females with wacky names. It's still the character's name, but, the whole genesis of that project grew out of when the Athena Voltaire rights were up in the air, and I wanted to I didn't know I'd get it all back, so I wanted to come up with something that kind of played to my strengths as a creator and played to
we shouldn't expect
the audience.
We shouldn't expect Dakota, Wyoming anytime soon. All right, okay.
So, June has finished drawing the first issue of Cipher, and he's, I think, about 2/3 of the way through inking it, and June Bob Kim, I'm just going to say this a million times, is going to rocket past me, and he'll be like on a Marvel exclusive within 5 years. The guy is just incredible.
Fantastic.
He stages action scenes like nobody's business. I am so envious of that.
Yeah, and he drew my face and didn't make me look too Jewish, which is great,
I have no response to that.
Well, I think it was Jimmy from CNI actually commissioned him to draw like all the New York guys as heroes characters, and there I am with my my full garb and everything.
Which character from Heroes did June draw?
I think it was Peter, actually.
Oh, excellent!
Pretty sure.
You're the star.
Exactly.
You're
That's what I'm talking about.
That's excellent. But June is amazing, and seriously, this guy, I envy so much of what he can put on the page. So I can't wait for the book to come out. I know we've been working on it for a while, but I can honestly say it's going to be so worth the wait. I get giddy when I get an email from him.
Well, and he's a great guy.
Oh yeah.
I mean that's what I love to see. Somebody with talent that is actually nice to talk to.
Yeah. I mean, talk about a team of like my favorite people. I'm co-writing it with Molly McBride, and June's drawing it, and we're just having a blast.
Well, that should be a lot of fun, man. Definitely.
And the lovely and talented Chris Murrin has accepted my offer to edit the book for us too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Mr. Lovely and talented Chris Murrin, you're going to be editing that book, aren't you?
Apparently I am, yes.
We discussed it about 20 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, great. Well, fine. Now I'm putting you on the spot, and I love it. What else are you doing, Chris?
Nothing right now. Just working on different projects. Working on something for the From Here to There anthology that the CGS guys are putting out, and trying to get a foot in the door.
Get that funds. Okay, I'm done interrupting Chris. It had to be done at least once.
You should have waited till he had he was eating lunch or something.
Yeah, or like right in the middle of talking to somebody else or something like that. So how'd the sketching go this week?
Not too bad. I didn't have a whole lot of commissions, but I did some commission pre-orders.
Oh, cool.
The show, so that was fun.
Okay.
So it was a good time.
All right. Yeah. See, here I am.
Sorry about that. I was.
Hey-o.
What? Who are you?
I'm Batman. My parents are dead. Oh, we went to the DC animation panel yesterday. Well, not yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday, or the day before that. I have no idea when anything was happening. And it was definitely yesterday. Okay, Kevin Conroy was there, and I really was hoping that at some point someone was going to raise their hand and say, "Can you say my parents are dead?" in the Batman voice. Because that's the one line he's never spoken, okay?
Really?
Yeah, he's never actually said, "My parents are dead," in the full Christian Bale thing going on. That would have been a lot of fun, but...
I'm just having a ball with watching like Batman, The Brave and the Bold with my son.
Yeah. And Tim Daly and Kevin Conroy are back for the Superman Batman movie that's going to be coming out, Public Enemies.
When is that?
Very soon, actually. I believe September. And also not Jaleel White. Geordi from Star Trek. LeVar Burton.
I'm just going, reading Rainbow.
LeVar Burton is going to be playing a character, I assume Black Lightning, because Black Lightning is in it. I mean, I'm not typecasting there or anything. That's just what I assume. But what was your most fun thing to draw this weekend, anyway? When you're on the spot.
No, usually the most fun thing is like doing a sketch for a kid, but I didn't really have any of that this time. Because kid sketches are always free.
Oh, yeah.
It's just always a lot of fun.
course.
But I did do a free sketch of Athena and a guy's sketchbook that had bought the book from me last summer, last San Diego, in fact. So it's really just so gratifying when you meet somebody either on a forum or at a show and they come back and say hi to you because...
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Ian. Kisses. No, it just blows my mind how people will... show some kind of loyalty for just a silly-ass little book. So I'm really gratified by it.
Well, I don't think it's that silly. I think it's very, very nice. And I did order a copy of that one shot. I still haven't read it yet. It's still sitting on my pile, but it's going to get there. It did finally come in, yeah.
We had planes, trains, and automobiles kind of disasters getting that book out. And none of it was on Ape. It was all just...
Just Diamond craziness and whatnot.
And, I'm not going to blame Diamond either because, when you're dealing with a small press book and you've got tons of product going through from Marvel and DC, that's just good business to try to stay on top of your large vendors. So unfortunately, sometimes things fall through the cracks. You just can't take them personally.
Well, talking about not taking it personally, you want to hear something amusing? Guess who's going to be here at about 6:30 tonight? Brent Casino.
Who?
My co-host.
Oh. Who?
Who? Nightwing BK. What? Never heard of him.
You have a co-host?
He missed the entire con. He's coming here for work.
I'm still confused. What is this co-host? I mean,
I know, right?
I thought your co-host was on the Office
David Price, Matt Summer.
Yeah,
not for a while now. No. But
I'm so gonna get punched out if I'm still here.
Well, it's so weird. Like his work brings him to San Diego literally the minute the con is over. He lands at 6:23, and the dealer's room closes at 5.
And then you're going to play him this, and he's going to be like, man, if I ever get to San Diego, I'm thinking Steve is the
son of a bitch.
I'm just kidding.
Well, he's planning on being at the next Super Show, so he'll hopefully be there for that in New York.
Great. So now he'll kick my ass.
Oh, don't worry about it. He'll probably plant a kiss on you, for all I know.
It was all in good fun.
All right.
No, he'll kick my ass. I'm a doughy little, 5'8" guy.
Ow! Oh, no! I'm getting a phone call. Let's see who's calling me in the middle of this.
Put him on the air.
Let's see. Yeah,
You're on the air, caller.
My friend David from New York. I will ignore him for now. All right. But
now he's going to listen to this. He'll be pissed. We're pissing people off left and right, folks.
You're believing that people actually listen to the show, which is very funny. All right. Give the website out there. Give the future website out there. Give whatever the hell you want to give the people out there.
Frequency52.com. Serialized weekly comics.
Fantastic.
That's the big thing. And I'm at atomichtiki.blogspot.com, and that kind of has like a portal to, the Athena Voltaire blogspot, the Athena Voltaire website. So atomichtiki.blogspot.com. Yeah, I'm on Twitter.
As is everybody.
Yeah. I don't know. I think everyone has forsaken just about every other form of communication.
Basically.
So we're all learning to speak in 140 characters. But I think I'm on Twitter, I think I'm just Atomic Tiki, all one word.
Yeah.
There might be an underscore in there somewhere. I'm not sure.
Which sucks because for the first month I thought you were Freaky Tiki.
Oh.
But then I'm like, wait a minute. You're talking about Athena Voltaire a little too much to be a Freaky Tiki. This is a little bit wrong.
Well, before I knew him, I had Atomic Tiki
Tiki,
Studio at gmail.com.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's okay. I'd rather it be you anyway.
I don't know. He's much smarter.
He's a
than I
really
am.
nice guy.
And he's much smarter than I am because I just kind of ramble about, whatever's pissing me off that day.
I'm cutting you off from the rambling, Steve.
It's internet anger.
Grr, arg.
Yeah.
All right. Well, always a pleasure talking to you, even if you had nothing to talk about in your words.
Yeah, I know. Who knew? I just can't shut up. Apparently, I'm some kind of whore for the microphone.
Fantastic. Bye, Chris.
Bye.
Kisses, hugs, more maybe.
I actually picked up a few books that I had not been able to find any copies of, and from Joe Kelly and Duncan Rouleau. I got The Great Unknown and I Kill Giants.
Oh, cool.
From them. And then I picked up a few other comics while I was out there. It's weird. You're at a convention for an entire week, and I didn't read any new releases for 2 weeks.
Right. I didn't even get my comics until I wasn't even going to get my comics until the following Saturday after Comic-Con. But then it's and then I got an email from my shop going, Mark Waid's going to be signing. Okay, I'm going.
Well, see, it's so weird for me because 2 years ago I was picking up all my comics at a shop. So when I got to San Diego, the first thing I did was find one of the dealers that was actually selling new comics for the week and picked up all my stuff for the week.
Right.
And, this year, now that I get most of my stuff online from where, Brent? Where do I get it?
HeroesCorner.com.
Yes, that's right. HeroesCorner.com. Okay, anyway. God damn it. You know it's past midnight when I start doing the plugs in the middle of my sentences. But
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
I actually saw my comic book guy on the floor, and I'm just like, dude, if I knew you were here, I would have told you to bring me my stuff. But
that would have been funny. But anyway, so yeah, now that I didn't have that stuff to bring up, I'm like, okay, there's one comic book I would have been picking up in Midtown. I can basically just get Raph to hold it for me, and I can pick it up then. It was Boys Hero Gasm #3. That was the one comic that I needed to pick up, and nobody at the Comic-Con had it. So whatever, I got it next week anyway, and I was good to go. It's funny how things change in 2 years.
You let Raph hold things for you for a whole week?
Yeah,
you don't go to Midtown anymore?
You're not afraid he's going to cuff the corners and fold it up and put it in his pocket and then throw his pants on the floor and then put the pants back on and then sit on the subway and then, sit on the bench waiting for you to meet him? And then he pulls it out and gives it to you and said, here, I've been holding this for a week?
He only did that he only did that to chew #2.
So did he chew it up and spit it out?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it was in really bad condition when I got it from him. But to answer your question, Ange, I get maybe 3 or 4 comics a week from Midtown, and I get the rest online because it's just cheaper that way.
That sounds practical.
Yeah,
I'm actually thinking about making that switch, buying more books online, just because it's getting really I only get the DC books. I have to buy everything else, so it's getting really, really expensive.
Wait, you get the Vertigo stuff too, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Lucky.
Yeah, thank you,
I
Napoleon
only
Dynamite.
get the DC books. It's getting really expensive. Oh, shucks, man.
We are renaming yourself the Bitter Casino.
I'm sorry. That deserved it. Come on.
What are you talking? Look.
He reads regular comics too, He
know,
reads other.
But what about the rest of us who don't get the DC books?
Well, I listen. I read everything. I read books from IDW. I read books from Dark Horse. I read stuff from Avatar.
From
Dynamite, from Marvel,
Image.
Yeah, I get a little bit of everything. Even then, I end up spending $30-$40 a week.
Yeah.
I'm proud to say though, the last few weeks, under 20. So
not bad.
Good for you.
I wish I had your strength because I wind up spending about $150 a month, and that's after the discount.
With the year I've had, it's just given me time to just think about being practical. I mean, it's I just I can't do that. It's okay, X amount of titles here,
right?
Everything else in trade.
It makes sense.
Because all the stuff that I've probably missed, it's probably the same price as a trade, which I could probably get cheaper somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I try to do it to where it's like I'm trying to keep it under like 15 titles a month to pull.
Right.
That's like my max, like 15. Once I hit 15, it's like something has to go.
Well, I'm getting close to that myself. Like I'm really thinking of cutting out like a lot of miniseries and just picking them up at trades, because most of the time you can find those trades in the 50% off bins at cons.
Right. It's like you can find them, randomly other places cheaper, and it's like, why? I don't know. It's just for me. It's like the last few weeks. It's like under 20. Woohoo!
Well, Brent, like you've if I remember correctly, didn't you cut out like a bunch of miniseries from your like budget?
What miniseries we're talking about?
Like miniseries, period. Like I thought I remember you saying that you were switching to trades for mostly miniseries.
That's what we all say.
I'm picking up all the Blackest Night miniseries now. I doubt that.
You are brave. I kind of pushed it when because Smart Me wanted a Black Lantern ring, and like my comic book guy was like, "Yeah, go get Tales of the Corn. We'll talk about it." I'm like, "Okay."
What? You're supposed to get it with Blackest Night.
Well, because I wanted an extra one, because a friend of mine was like, be a friend, and he was like, "Yeah, go get Tales of the Corn. We'll talk about it." I'm like, "Okay."
Well, there you go. And hey, Tales from the Core is good stuff.
It is. I love me some Somni art.
Mm-hmm. And that's when you really do benefit from getting the books for free, though, Jamal, because you don't have to worry about crossovers.
Yeah, but
did you get a ring?
Did I get a ring? Yes, I do have a ring actually, but it's still in the plastic.
Cool.
Sweet.
Mint condition.
So you can sell it on eBay. No.
I mean, is there ever such thing as it not being in mint condition? It's like, what? Oh, I'm sorry. There's a little scratch on the corner of the ring. Sorry.
Well, okay. Yeah, I needed to make one more comment about San Diego, and then I think we can probably wrap it up since we haven't been talking about San Diego for the last hour.
We've talked about it. We've talked about it in between, random.
I kind of felt that there was no really good big news out of San Diego.
Well, except for Miracle Man / Marvel.
Except for that, which is not really that news because they didn't give you an answer about the reprints of the Alan Moore stuff.
Back here at San Diego Comic-Con, we are about 20 minutes from the end of the show, but I've still got a little bit more left in me, and one of those guys would be Howard Simpson, who's been in the business for a pretty decent amount of time. He did some Valiant, he did some Acclaim, and he's got some Kojak the Night Stalker coming up. Howard, how'd your weekend go?
It's been a pretty great weekend, enjoying myself, meeting the fans, and just having a good time.
So what can we expect out of Kojak? I mean, obviously that's a franchise that's been around for a while now, but getting a little bit of a revival here in Moonstone comic book. Is this going to be more along the lines of what came before, or is this a new take on it?
It's definitely based on the original Kojak.
Okay.
And I like that because the new one I wasn't very pleased with. So it made a nice death, the way it should have. But in any case, what I'm doing for Moonstone is this thing. We're doing what they call their wide vision or wide screen comics. So it's going to be all double page spreads, and it's going to be kind of like in a illustrated novel format.
Oh, wow.
So that's what was appealing to me. And also, again, to draw Darren McGavin as Kojak and to get into that world. And it's being done as if it's being presented today, not in the 70s or 80s, whenever it came out. So, but Kojak's still going to look like Kojak,
right?
But it's just everything around it is going to be today.
Oh, cool. Okay, all right. So basically, he's still got that classic look, but updated technology and whatnot. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
So instead of carrying that little camera he used to carry, he'll have a portable cell phone or something like that.
I always find it weird when stuff like Sin City happens and they pull out that one cell phone, and that just totally ruins the mystique. But I see here it's a little bit of a combination of both, so that should work nicely. Now, how difficult is it to switch over from the normal art style to a double page spread style like that? I mean, obviously it's a little bit different for an artist to maybe get the story across in technically less pages, but still the same amount of pages.
Well, it's not difficult because when I was presented with the opportunity to do it, I have always been thinking of a way because the widescreen format approximates the normal vision of the human eye. Mm-hmm. And I've always been wanting to do something that was just like that. Mm-hmm. So for me, it was something I was ready to do anyway.
Right.
So when the opportunity came, I said, yeah, I definitely want to do this. So it won't be a big jump for me. It'll be something I've wanted to do. And I'm going to experiment, too, because I'll be doing the lettering also. Uh-huh. So I'm going to try to weave the lettering into it so it's not obtrusive and make it like a part of the art also. So everything fits.
Okay, cool. And this is computer lettering, of course, not the old-fashioned hand-drawn style, because that would take forever.
Yeah, I mean, thank God for computer lettering. So, because I did try to letter when I initially got into business, and it just wasn't me. I could do it, but it was just too tedious, too boring, and I said, just not for me.
Yeah. So. See, that's why I read comics and not creative. Now, your previous work, I see here you got some Valiant work under your belt. So why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, the Valiant days were good. I mean, a lot of people said there was a house style of Valiant, but the house style was really the best I can say is that we told a story. Everybody told a good story. We concentrated on storytelling. We didn't concentrate on flashy pictures or anything else because you really sat down and looked at all the books. Everybody did their own work in their own drawing style.
Right.
And again, when I started working there, I wasn't told to draw in a specific way. You know, we would just concentrate on telling the clear story, and that's what made the books, successful, and made the fans, you don't want to buy it because we so fun, clear, interesting stories.
Okay. Well, so sort of similar to the early days of Marvel, where even though they weren't technically told draw this, a lot of people just happen to have similar styles, and that's just the way it turned out. Now, obviously, Valiant's in a little bit of a weird situation these days, where like the properties are in limbo, and now they're with one company, but then there was a lawsuit or whatnot. Any ideas if we might be seeing more out of the Valiant characters to come or anything?
I'm not involved in that, so I have no idea, but I do know that Harbinger, which is a book that I worked on, has been optioned for a movie, and Brett Ratner's attached as a director. And also, I think somehow they've worked, the two companies that have been competing have worked out their differences or who owns the trademark, and so things can go forward. So, but that's all I know at this point.
One will get it on Monday, Wednesday. The other one will get it on Tuesday, Thursday. Anything else in the pipeline you want to talk about, or anything that you've done previously that you want to pimp?
Well, right now I'm working on my own graphic novel. I'm writing and drawing that, but that's been years in the making. So who knows when that'll come out? So I'll probably have more information when I get closer to the end. So hopefully by next year, I'll have something that I can talk about and people can look at.
Okay, great. Well, hopefully if I'm here next year, I'll do just that. You have a website anybody can check out?
Yes, you can check out my website at abadabba.com. It's ABBADABBA.
Abadabadoo.
No, don't say that. They sent me a letter.
Uh-oh, look out. All right, well, Howard, thanks for joining us here, and best of luck in the future.
Okay, thank you, Ian, and thanks for talking to me, and hope to see you next year.
All right, I certainly hope to be here next year, and maybe one more from San Diego to come. Maybe, just maybe.
Well, my big news about Miracle/Marvel Man is I figured out how to fit him into the 616.
Oh, yeah? How?
Nice.
Well, basically, should I give it away?
Yeah, give it away. Why not?
Okay, I don't work for Marvel, so it doesn't really bother me. Basically, Miracle Man is the Sentry.
Like, is the Sentry?
I've heard that theory. I've heard that theory.
He is the Sentry, but not in. Here's the thing: is my idea is that the Sentry is the Void. And has always been the Void.
Oh, shit.
And has been pulling a fast one on everybody.
Ooh.
So Miracle Man is actually the hero trapped within the Void.
Okay.
Or Marvel Man or whatever. So it would the whole idea would be you'd be separating Marvel Man from the Sentry so that they could coexist. So you have that Superman Captain Marvel rivalry that everybody's looking for in Marvel Comics.
Nice. I like that idea. Dear Mr. Bendis.
Forget him. Go take credit for it. Knock down the door. I got an idea.
I got an idea, but you're going to have to wait until 2012 so that I can draw it.
Oh, man. And basically Marvel looks at you like, very good boy, pats you on the head, like, you go away now.
Exactly. But and they go, who are you? Oh yeah, you're the guy who draws the underwear on Supergirl. Yeah, we're just gonna have covers by John Cassaday and interiors by Gary Frank as soon as his contract's up. Although no, I don't think DC's letting go of Gary anytime soon.
I don't think so either. No,
I can see the Wizard a couple of years from now, if it's still around, talking about the wonderful Supergirl run, and Jamal Igle, the man who put the shorts on Supergirl. That's what she'll be known for.
Yeah, I guess so.
In Wizard Magazine, you will be. Yeah. Well, and hey, I mean, DC got Thunder Agents.
This is true. Well, the DC sort of always kind of had Thunder Agents in a way.
Kind of, sort of, maybe.
Kind of, sort of, maybe. But I also know a lot of the behind the scenes stuff because I am friends with a very close friend of the recently deceased John Carbonaro, who had the license to the Thunder Agents. So I'm privy to a lot of the inner machinations, including an aborted attempt to try and art direct a Thunder Agents revival.
Oh wow!
For him, which never came together because John couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do with the project. So,
well, and now at least, I mean, hey, at least now you got some sort of direction to it. I mean,
if they're still going to go with the material that they already had or started with Mark Andreyko, they might have to get another artist to finish up because I think the artist that they initially had on the book is currently engaged in doing other projects.
Okay.
So,
well, I guess we shall see. DC's bringing in a bunch of different people now. I mean, I guess with the Dan Dare coming back in, and
this is true, and they've got the Condé Nast characters, except for the Shadow, which makes no sense to me that you would go after Doc Savage but not get the Shadow.
Yeah, what the hell?
At the same time.
What the hell?
I don't. Well, the thing is Condé Nast has been notorious about their licenses for a very long time. They didn't want to give up, didn't want to do any new comic material with either character for a very long time. And I think, they probably cut a really nice deal to get Doc Savage. I think it's going to be a very long time before we see any new comics featuring the Shadow.
Well, hopefully I'll still be alive.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, right. Oh, well, wait, what? You planning something? Should I know something?
No.
All right. I'm just saying. Because when somebody says to me, "Yeah, good luck with that," after I say, "Hopefully I'll still be alive," I'm like, I hope you're not planning something.
I'm not trying to kill you.
Oh shit! I know that maniacal laugh by now, Jamal. I learned one thing about San Diego Comic-Con. Save your door tags. Save the do not disturb door tags because those.
Oh my god, I have a story about those.
Those True Blood door tags are going for $20 on eBay right now.
Oh,
serious? I haven't. I should have kept the Arkham Asylum one I got.
But anyway, go ahead. Tell your story.
No, see, okay, I guess it's my fault since I should have actually taken down the door tag. But I love hotels. I like taking advantage of housekeeping like that. I like having the room cleaned and bed made, whatnot. Because shoot, Lord knows that happens in my house often. But whatever.
Housekeeping.
And so I decided, I was like, oh, front desk, I'll tell them. It's like, excuse me, can you clean up the room? I left the door tag. Can you get somebody? He's like, oh, yeah, sure, we'll take care of it. Apparently, I guess, in between that, so I guess they cleaned my room. They were cleaning the room, and the people I was staying with came, and they were like, okay, so what's housekeeping doing here? We have the sign on there. And it's like, okay, so they did their business and left. They came back and somebody called going, oh, do you want your room cleaned? But the privacy sign was on there. And it's like, no, there's a reason why it's on there. Hello. And so I came back and they're like, dude, did you do anything with the privacy sign? And I'm just like, I had to think. And I'm just like, oh, I forgot to take it down, but I asked them to clean the room because, I'm it's my little quirk like that. And she's like, oh, and then while I was there, they called again asking if they wanted the room cleaned.
Okay.
Yeah, see something.
Now? Housekeeping. I come in now.
I watch.
I join in.
I take your grandmother to work. I draw Supergirl for you.
Shorts or no shorts?
And here is that one more I was talking about. This San Diego Comic-Con cannot be complete without the fantastic Freddie E. Williams. Getting a couple words in on him. And Freddie's got a brand new project that was announced here at San Diego Comic-Con, JSA All-Stars. First off, congratulations on being a part of such a legendary franchise, Freddie.
Well, thank you very much, and I'm really excited about it.
So what should we expect out of JSA All-Stars? From the looks of things, it's going to be mostly the younger teammates as opposed to the more, I guess, experienced team of Flash and Green Lantern and those type of guys.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is the younger crowd, and it was actually originally called Young All-Stars in the working title. Then they just changed it to just regular All-Stars because there's a couple of the older guys in there. But but as far as what you can expect is lots of punching in the faces.
Oh, come on. We all love punching in the face.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there's going to be that too, of course. But in addition to like the regular sort of themes of a team, I mean, the direction that we're going to go, and when I say we, I mean it's mainly Matt Sturgis, the writer, which I'm excited to work with him because I just worked with him on Run. So we work together well pretty. Let me say that again. We work together pretty well.
You don't like the Yoda speak?
I didn't intentionally do that. I all of a sudden found myself lost in my own sentence. I was like, what? Yeah, exactly. But basically...
If you lost your child or vice versa, there's a holding area that fit. I love these people.
Okay, well, in any case, as far as our All-Stars, basically Matt was telling me that the direction that he's wanting to go is that Power Girl who's wanting, she's a very strong female lead, and I know, and that she's looking to bring some more discipline to the younger kids, or to the younger, I was about to say students, to the students of superherodom of the JSA, and so that's kind of what the first story arc is about, is establishing them as a more well-oiled machine. And I mean, others, I looked at it like this. Other teams like the JSA, the regular JSA, they're each so good, and on their own they're so good.
Right.
And they work together well because they've read each other and know each other, and they can play off of each other, basically. But the younger kids are not intentionally, but they're a little more reckless because they're just used to playing solo. And even in that, they're still new at that. So basically, Power Girl's going to be trying to snap them in line. So yeah.
Basically, and what's great about this too is that you've got people like Stargirl that, even though they're young, have been on the team so long that they're almost like this close to being the veterans anyway.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And the first story arc, Stargirl, and is one of the pivotal characters in it. So yeah,
very, very cool, very awesome. And must be kind of a change to go from I guess sort of the evil side with Sturgis to the good side with Final Crisis. My God, there was some grim stuff in that.
Yeah, yeah, we were joking about that how violent it was, and then the nature of the violence was so much more hilarious, like kind of slapsticky even, But yeah, we're excited to do something that hopefully the action, not just the violence, but the action will feel visceral. But it doesn't mean that teeth or blood has to fly out, So yeah, we're really excited about it.
Well, and I'm really excited about it as well. Any other projects you want to discuss at this time, trade-wise or anything like that we should be looking for?
My how-to book, the DC Comics Guide to Digitally Drawing Comics, which is a very long title. It's finally going to be out September 1st. So after 2+ years of working on it, it'll finally be out. And actually, it's here at the con, and I went by the Random House table, which are the publishers, and they said that they could have sold 20 or 30 of them if they just had them on sale, but they just had a preview copy. So that was good. That I hope that bodes well. So we'll see what happens, though.
I certainly hope it does as well. And plus, you've got your Last Robin arc, which is available in trade soon, from what I see.
Okay, I was going to say, is it already?
I believe it's getting there.
Okay, cool. Because I actually want to see it as one unit, so we'll see. Because I hadn't seen it, and somebody I thought said they looked at my placard and said that they thought it was a trade already. Okay. So I thought maybe I'd missed it. But
I think it might have been solicited in previews like as of last month, if I remember correctly.
Maybe that's where you got it from.
Yeah. And are you yourself still planning on continuing following the story of Robin? I mean, obviously now that you're not on it with Red Robin, it's a little bit different to say the least.
That is. I'm actually. I mean, I kind of feel like Tim Drake is, or Tim Wayne now, is a friend of mine. So yeah, I still want to check in with him, and but it'll probably be in trade, as the trades come out. So I'll probably be a little bit behind. I've actually already been the first 2 issues I haven't read, so I'm already a little bit behind.
Have coffee with him every once a month, and find out what happens.
Yeah, actually, it feels like drawing all the commissions and stuff. The majority of them have been Robin at this show, and so it feels like I've gotten a chance to visit with him a little bit more. So,
all right, before they kick me out, give the website to everybody out there one more time.
Okay, it is FreddieArt.com, FREDDIE art.com.
All right, fantastic. And maybe we're in a little bit of a less frantic zone here. We'll have you back on the show sometime soon.
That'd be great. I really like that.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Freddie.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. And I think we're done from Comic-Con at this point.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
And on that note, some final thoughts on the wonders that is San Diego.
Final thoughts on the wonders of San Diego. Huh?
Yes, okay. Yes. Come on. You got to have something left to say.
Let's see. San Diego is a beautiful city. After spending several days in it, post-con is now on my list of cities to move to at some point. If we ever move away from New York again. The con was fun. It was exhausting. It was crowded and insane. But the most wonderful thing was to see Katie running around. We have pictures of Katie running around the con floor. We actually have a picture of her holding a stuffed Ewok.
Oh my God, that's so cute. You really just want Ange to explode on the air, don't you?
So, as I was saying, the convention was exhausting. The convention, as usual, was good. There's way too many people. I'm too much of an introvert at these things, even for my own good, because after a while, I just want to start hurting people. But ultimately, good show. Don't know if I'm going to be doing it next year yet. I haven't decided.
No. That's what everybody always says, and then they still go anyways.
Hey, I didn't go last year because the flights were like $400.
Hey, this year it cost me about $3,000 altogether. So,
jeez. Well, yeah. It cost me about I think about $1,200 once everything was all said and done, which is not too horrible, but still more than I can afford.
Yeah. I mean, luckily for me, those $30 sketchbooks really pay.
Yes. This is going to be the first episode that I have a subtitle on, I think. It's just going to be Comic Timing, episode 94, $30 sketchbooks.
It should. Do it.
Do it. Do it now.
Do it. Go for it.
It's not the Tuma. For me, I was happy to be back at San Diego after a 1-year hiatus. I think it's an event. You got to go there for the full week and just take in the city because there's so much to do outside of the con.
Exactly.
That if you just go for the con, you're missing out. And this year, I learned a valuable lesson: never wait in a Hall H line ever again.
You didn't learn that before?
Because
shame on you. I've learned that one a long time ago.
Well, again, Ange, last time I went, it was literally I was walking in, and that's it. So I never had this problem with Hall H before. So in the last 2 years, it's gone, I guess, supernova or something because it's a lot worse this time.
No, you have to find somebody who's got the patience of a saint who wants to go into these things, and it's like you make them wait, and then you go, yeah, tell me you got to pass. Okay, hook it up. Okay, thanks.
Well, come on, man. I came for I came for Disney last time, and we went for Focus Features, and we sat through a really, really bad Focus Features panel. When
I do San Diego next year, it's Padres game. That's like my goal outside.
All right. Well, if you're going to the Padres game, let me know, and we can all hook up seats for the same thing. But
my whole goal for going to San Diego this year was that I wanted to go to SeaWorld and I wanted to go to the zoo, and it's exactly what I did. And I told Corinne before we left SeaWorld that I was not going to leave until we saw Shamu. So I saw Shamu, and now I can die happy.
Excellent. But
now Jamal has given me the idea that I have to do SeaWorld next year because the last time I went, I was 12 years old.
I have never been.
You have to go.
I've never been to SeaWorld. I need to go.
We have to change that.
Yeah. Well, and Jamal, did you see the elephants?
Yes, I did see the elephants. Yes, I did.
Isn't that a gorgeous enclosure?
It is actually, and we actually got there in time. They were doing the tour because they were talking about the elephants that had to be separated from the others because of their violent tendencies.
Oh gosh. and those elephants' names were Brent Cassina and Jamal Igle.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Wow.
But and yes, if I do go to San Diego again, I am making it my mission to see Jamal more than just the one time on the plane.
That'll be my mission too.
Yes.
You stalked him on the plane? God, Raph.
Oh. Hey, John Cassaday was on our flight too.
Yes, he was. I was actually talking to John before we got on the plane, and again, didn't see him. I saw him once the rest of the week.
Yeah. Were there any other?
Was he on first class?
No. It was JetBlue. Yeah, it was JetBlue. Everybody's first class.
Oh, everybody's first class.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Jamal, by the way, Terra Chips or Trail Mix?
Terra Chips.
Right on.
Yes!
Right on. Good man.
Wise choice. That's
yes.
awesome.
Yes, definitely. Ange, final thoughts.
After con is way better than during con.
That's when the drinking happens.
Exactly. You drink with the friends that you love the most, and friendship.
Exactly. After the con is when I become a pirate.
Friendship is never asking what the other person is knowing what the other person is drinking, or without asking what the person is drinking. You know, when they know you drink like clockwork, it's like, yes, there it is.
Yep. Well, while for me, it's basically, what beer have I not tried yet?
Now, when they know you drink, it's like, yes, that's it. We're homies.
Excellent. And Brent, final thoughts on San Diego?
Also,
go ahead.
Anybody, it has to be done at least once in your lifetime.
Yes.
Comic book fans' lifetime's not complete if Comic-Con hasn't been done.
Well,
this is true.
Well, hopefully next year Brent will come the week of Comic-Con.
Maybe it'll actually be planned timely, you know?
Yes.
Well, if he had that extra $30, he probably could have got an upgrade on his plane ticket. We got out there sooner.
It's all about the $30.
Exactly.
All about the $30, baby.
Instead of spending a copy of Jamal Igle's Omelets and Broken Eggs, available on my website.
And what is that website?
For $40?
It is www.jamaligle.com.
And Comic Timing is brought to you by Heroes Corner. Okay, we're done. Brent, is there anything you'd like to say to the class?
What?
Is there any other words you'd like to say, Brent?
No.
No? You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think he's all cuddled up, and he sounds like he's all cuddled up, like ready to go to bed.
Yeah, he's tired because he said he was going to drop off at 12:30, and he's still here at 1.
I'm going to defend my honor.
You guys are east side. I'm like west side. It's like 10 o'clock here. I'm just like, I'm alive and kicking.
It is 1 a.m. and for some reason I'm wide awake, and that's.
Well, I still got another hour's worth of work ahead of me tonight. So.
Oh boy. Well,
gotta fill in all the shorts on Supergirl.
God. And one more time, we are sponsored by Heroes Corner over at heroescorner.com. If you want the lantern rings, this is the month to do so. Blackest Night number 5, you get a green ring. Adventure Comics number 4 gives you a blue. Booster Gold 26 an orange. Doom Patrol number 4 a yellow. Justice League of America 39 will give you a red. Rebels number 10 is indigo. And Outsiders 24 would be violet. And yeah, hey, gotta catch them all, just like Pokemon, right? Yeah, I actually just made that pun. The comic timing picks of the month this month, we've got Dr. Horrible one-shot out of Dark Horse for 50% off. You're only going to be paying $1.75 for that one, written by Zach Whedon, a one-shot tying into Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, The Web Sensation, now available on DVD. Captain America Reborn number 5 by Brubaker and Hitch, with a variant cover by Mr. David Finch. However, this one, the 40% off version, will be $239. Only $3.99 regular price, $239, 40% off at Heroes Corner. And Rebels number 10 as part of that special deal. Get yourself an Indigo ring and get it for 40% off. The comic along with it, $239 at Heroes Corner. And one last time, the Oceanverse bundle. Don't forget about that. Michael Schwartz, Oceanverse, issues 1 and 2, available for only $3 on Heroes Corner, over 50% off
of the regular price of $6.50 for the combined issues. You're basically getting one full issue free from Heroes Corner. And don't forget to use the promo code CTROCKS, that's CTROCKS, to get an additional 5% off on your first order with Heroes Corner. Best damn customer service around, heroescorner.com.
You know, it's funny though because my girlfriend just picked up, and again, this is no slight to what came before or anything, but my girlfriend just picked up the Supergirl from like the beginning of Loeb's run, like right after that when Casey was doing it, I think.
Yeah.
And the issues where she joins out the Outsiders and is a member of the Outsiders only in her own book.
Right.
Never appears in the Outsiders book as a member of the Outsiders, but is technically a member of the Outsiders. Which to this day, I'm like, wow.
Mind blown.
But she got to the issue where Supergirl, I think it was the issue where with Batgirl in it, where Supergirl finds like Batgirl's like secret hideout back when Batgirl was still Batnuts crazy.
Oh yeah, and the crystals and,
right.
and the blood, and, yeah.
Right. And specifically when she breaks in and there's Boomer all, you found me, and Supergirl's like, you were missing. That was a different Supergirl.
That was a much different Supergirl.
Yes. Again, nothing against it or anything. It's just times change. Change. Oh dear.
I've never read that issue actually.
It's an issue that she's still trying to track down to this day because she read it on Scans Daily and she got every other part of the arc and she just needs that one issue.
Oh man.
eBay.
Yeah. Well, she's a huge fan of Boomer.
Oh okay.
Like mostly because of his jackassery.
What number is that?
That might have been 12, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Was it even that soon? It wasn't later than that?
If not 12, it might have been 16. It was definitely in the teens, though.
Yeah, I think it was probably a little later than that because I think Joe was on the book until 18 or it was 18, I think.
Okay, all right.
Something like oh, my shoulder.
Ow.
Sorry.
Ow! Wow, Jamal, I just fooled you.
Ooh, Jamal Eichel just killed his shoulder right here on Comic Con.
Yeah. No, I'm having issues with my shoulder.
Oh dear. Well, let's wrap this up entirely here. Ange, why don't you tell people where they can find you on a regular basis? Ange, not Eichel. Ange.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, was it me? You can find me over on my website over at acomicbookgirl.me. You can also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/acomicbookgirl. I'm also on Two People Talking with Derek Howard. That's comicbooknoise/2PT, as in Papa Tango. And for those who, are like, what?
What?
Go check me out.
Yes, and you are fun to follow on Twitter, I will say that.
Oh, thank you.
Woo. And Jamal Eichel is on Twitter too, isn't he?
Yes, I am. I am Jamal Eichel on Twitter. I'm pretty much Jamal Eichel on every popular social networking site right now. So
it's so hard to remember your name. Really, it is. Just remember, it's 1A, not 2 A's at the end.
It's not even. It's
JAMALIGLE, not JAMAAL.
Or JAMAUL.
Yeah, AUL. People actually spell it AUL.
Well, that's my father.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, damn it. Now I feel bad. and give your website one more time.
Okay, it is JamalEigle.com, JAMALIGLE. And also, I'm on MySpace, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Twitter. All Jamal Eichel. Let's see where else I am. I'm at Supergirl Monthly. I will be doing an issue of the World's Finest miniseries that's coming out.
Sweet.
So then that will also be the Supergirl Batgirl team up.
Ooh, me like it.
Ooh.
And that would be the new Batgirl who we still know nothing about.
Yes, I still don't know who the new Batgirl is. So I just got the.
You have no idea whatsoever?
No, I just got the assignment this past week.
Spoilers.
Well, congrats.
Spoilers. It's
thank
me.
you.
It's me. Yeah, I'm Batgirl. Really, it shocks me too.
I'm sure it does, but I bet you look great in the tights.
Actually, yes. And Brent, while he's still awake and living, any BK's bullets or anything?
What?
Any BK's
What are
bullets or
those?
anything?
What are those?
Those things that you used to come out with every now and then?
Oh, those things when I had no job?
Yeah, those things.
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe. No. No.
Are you going to be participating in the Heroes Corner newsletter at least?
Yeah, I read that really quickly.
Okay.
I have to read that again.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll have a couple of things in there, and we'll be doing a review corner eventually too, and more episodes of this show. So we're getting closer and closer to 100, and I still don't know what I'm doing.
I don't think anybody does.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this has been just about all you can take here. I hope you guys enjoyed the interviews that were interspersed in this episode here, and that Steve Bryant didn't put you to sleep. I kid. Come on, man. What? Hey, it was 15 minutes with Steve Bryant. That is fun right there. Which hopefully these guys will hear when they actually listen to the episode that they were just on. All right. Well, the email address for Comic Timing is comictiming@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out the forums over at comicforums.com, graciously hosted by Comic Geek Speak guys over at comicgeekspeak.com. We're proud members of the Comics Podcast Network over at comicspodcast.com, and we're also members of the League of Comic Book Podcasts over at comicbooknoise.com/league. Please vote for us on Podcast Alley, and please send us your iTunes reviews on iTunes. Graciously appreciated, as always. Mr. Eigel, thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule for joining us, man.
Thank you for having me, Ian.
All right.
Frank, I'm going to kill you.
Brent, thank you for creating the controversy on this episode.
Aren't you so glad I'm on the con episodes now?
Yes, I am.
And maybe if you're lucky, you can actually go to the con.
Next time, if he's lucky. And Ange, thank you very much for putting the woman's perspective on this show for once.
Oh, thank you for having me. I truly appreciate it.
Pleasure is all mine. And as always, there's always time for comics, even when Brent doesn't go to the conventions. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? That was the most hodgepodge show I've ever had, and I loved every minute of it.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know. I get it. The same thing kind of happened. I did the Fixtures Hideout on Sunday, and the same thing just kind of happened. It just sort of it started out wanting to talk about like the year in review, and then it just turned into this ramble, like this non sequitur. I think it's me. I think I had that effect on people.
I blame you. I totally blame you.
Melting pot.
Yeah, it's your infectious personality. It makes it just want to talk about nothing.
But even within nothing, we talked about a lot.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And I guarantee you the fans are going to love it. So that's good. And best of all, we're a comics podcast that actually has good quality audio. So, all right, Jamal, I don't want to keep you too long here because I know you still got work to do. But
all right, Ian.
Thank you, man.
Oh, no problem.
Nice talking to you, Jamal.
You too, Ange. It was nice talking to you too. Brent, you're going to die. I'm kidding.
Jamal,
I'm kidding. Yes.
I'll owe you a sketchbook. I'll make you one.
Oh.
I'll give you one of mine.
Yes, the Brent Casina traced all other people's sketchbook.
All right, good night, guys.
It'll just be Supergirl shorts.
Good night, everybody. I'm ending the call before Brent says another word.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.
It's hysterical. Just like they're checking the baby, they're checking my wife. You know, there's like because she kept setting off the metal detector for some reason. I think it was like the eyelets in her sweatpants or something like that.
You're all zombied out again, Jamal.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. Let me call you right back.
All right.
Okay.
Gotta turn off that X tube.
Yeah, he's using a tablet, so it might be the feedback of that, I guess. Yeah. Let's
Gotcha.
try. Okay.
Okay.
Much better.
All right. Good.
Yeah. But
this.
Okay, good. Thank you. my girlfriend just came in and said something silly. Don't mind me. All right.
Why don't we bring the girlfriend on the show too? Since I want to know what she thought.
She's been on the show before.
She's Mike shy.
Yeah. Well, no. She was actually on the show about 2 episodes ago talking about other.
But she was in San Diego too, so I don't know. It's just.
I know. I might actually record a couple of her thoughts later, but.
Cool.
Plus, I only have one mic set up right now, so that would be a little bit.
Oh darn.
Yeah. Oh well. But
Ian hates to share.
Yes, I do. I'm a player hater who doesn't like to share.
Yes.
Like. Okay, I'm back.
Hi. We were.
I don't know.
At all. We were just discussing why she says action figure fans are even worse for like the guys who ask for the really, really obscure figures at panels.
Right.
Before you say anything else, Jamal, you're starting to break up again. Call you right back.
Okay.
Just cut him off.
One more time.
Oh, wait, you're about to say something important. We'll call you right back.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Did you actually take him off?
Wait, what?
No, I saw Brent disappear on my end.
Oh no, he's still on my end. Although I don't think. Brent, are you there?
He disappeared and reappeared again. So I was like,
okay.
whoa.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we're here.
Oh.
You're here.
You here?
Yeah, we're
Keep
here.
getting dropped. This is for that $30 comment. I see how it is.
That's what I figured. I'm like, oh.
No, this is how they do it on the show. Snap.
Yes, because I have that kind of pull.
Yes.
It's your electronic interference.
You're probably right.
Yeah. Sorry, that sounded like a lightsaber.
I just watched this Robot Chicken Star Wars things today. Those are hilarious. Just as an added note.
I still haven't seen the second one.
The first one's better.
Alright, okay. Did they reuse sketches again?
No, they didn't reuse anything, but just I like the first one better. But it may be because I was like watching it on my little iPod Nano screen, and I was kind of tired of looking at it. That may be part of it.
Is he even still there? Or did he run away? Brent?
Brent? You kicked him off, didn't you?
Brent?
$30 comment.
No, I seriously didn't kick him off. He did another one of his disappearing acts. Brent?
He's probably randomly laughing at us and
Probably.
Probably went to go take a piss knowing him.
He's probably laughing, going, "Ha! They actually thought I was gone." Like suckers.
Oh, you're back now? I
was here the whole time.
Oh, you're here the whole time? You just weren't saying anything?
Yeah. Why not?
It was right.
She had a text.
And she's never listened to the show before.
That's right.
Oh, at least he didn't fall asleep. At least he didn't fall asleep.
No, I'm right away.
Wait, what was that comment you made?
No. He said, and you've never listened to the show.
Come on,
yeah,
nicer than that.
No, because this happens sometimes. Sometimes he plays with me.
Oh.
This is far from the first time that he's tried to pull that shit.
This isn't your first rodeo.
Yes, exactly. Wait, hold on. You got robotic again. Damn it, we're so close. We're
almost there. No.
Quickly.
All right, hold on. It totally sucks. Damn it, we're so close.
You got a lot of editing to do.
Yes,
all right, I'm back.
I got so much editing to do for this episode, man.
I'm sorry. I got to get it better. That's basically what it comes down to.
Don't worry about it anyway. I would have had much editing to do anyway because I got to cut out some of Brent cutting into you. All right, anyway, go ahead. Don't worry, Brent. I'm keeping most of it in.
This is like my
$30
episode.
Your $30 comment.
Yes. And now Brent playing the role of Evan Dorkin. Okay, come on, go ahead. And we don't mean that in a bad way. We just mean.
No, I was saying Jamal's like Evan Dorkin. He's gonna give me the smackdown.
Yeah. No, Evan. I mentioned this at the actual panel that we did at Comic-Con. Evan Dorkin was one of the first interviews we did on Comic Time, and he owned me.
He schooled you?
He schooled me like no one has schooled me before.
But I'm gonna get physically schooled when I meet Jamal on Super Show.
Oh, he'll just give you a bear hug.
That doesn't sound right.
He'll give you trust me, Jamal will give you a bear hug, okay?
Yes.
There is no ill will in this man at all.
He don't know me very well, do he? No, it's cool, Brent. I'll just punch you in the face and then we'll be good.
I want to be there when that happens.
Well, then come to Super Show.
Maybe we can make an event out of it and charge $30 to watch it.
Wow. And it comes back to the con. It comes back to $30.
I will have my camera with me. I will take this. I swear to God. Like that one guy who gets pictures of everybody punching him in the face is going to be so much better. It's going to be so much better because it's going to actually be real and it's going to hurt. So Jamal, as you were saying, because everybody's like Levinstein or Levinstein. Levinstein. Don't worry about it. All right, back here in New York. See it. We're talking New York. I say New York.
At least from what? You want me to wait until that's over? Oh, okay.